Hello and welcome everyone, one and all, to the Sea Duckling Open number 15. I am your host, Still Mold, the still standard in StarCraft 2 Gold League casting. And with me today, the Lord of the Terrans, the Terranlord, is Terranlord.
Yeah.
How are you doing? Another ascendant player who has ascended from championship to casting chip.
Yeah.
See, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Yeah. Feeling quite hyped for this because this is not something I normally cast because I don't get to see cast the lower league players. That would be fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's getting the lobby connection stuff. We are just setting up a lobby. We're going to cast 007 versus StarDuck, which is a TVZ.
My favorite matchup.
All right. Yes, of course. We do have a bit of a low turnout today, so we're going to have a lower bracket, which is going to be a best of one. So anyone who loses a series on the upper bracket will get another chance at getting back in the game.
It's the same time a blessing and the curse at lower brackets. This is because the amount of cheese you can face.
Yeah. It's the cheese bracket. We can call it the cheese bracket.
Yeah.
The Hail Mary bracket. Alright. Players are ready. We are going in. You need to be a referee. Alright. Starting. Now, first map will of course be Eastwatch by the sea. You wanna do the first introductions?
You can
Come
start.
On. I'll give you the honors. Come on.
You start.
All right,
we need your beautiful introductions to kick us off.
I thought I'll give you the honors. You know, you're a guest here amidst the quacky ducklings. All right, everyone, welcome to Eastwatch LE. LE, of course, stands for low-key escort. Low-key escort. That. Okay, I did not think that one through. Okay. No, please. From team, I don't know. It is the Teal Terran 007. And in the southwest, the Pink Zerg from team Veterans of Risk. It is StarDuck. Wonderful name, I like that, StarDuck.
Will he starstruck us? That's the question.
StarDuck. Starstruck. Alright. Sending out an early drone scout. This is something that's become mandatory against Terran here, due to the Gangnam Terran tendencies of this map.
Maybe he's taking a play from that.
Early. You want to have something around the other side of the map to see what the other one's doing. Alright, a bit of an annoyance here by the drone, and then it quickly leaves. I'm going to sit here and be annoying. Come on. Right. Well, I'm surprised to see that. Oh, he's trying to. I thought for a second he was trying to catch that drone, but no, he's just 007. He's not building. Oh, he's building it on the high ground. That's the command center. Okay.
That's a bit weird. there's like you only really build on the high ground if you want to be defensive and going against cheese, and it was hatched first from StarDuck, so it's a little weird.
It it could work as a nice mind game to pretend
Yeah.
not to build a command center there. Although not sure what that will will give him them. Sure. Alright, so StarDuck is marching across the map with a few lings. No, he's kind of hesitating. And he did have a pull first, so he was what's he doing there? Where are all these links going? He keeps going back and forth, and I'm not really sure. 007 does have
Reapers.
two Reapers out.
I don't know how much those Reapers will help against like Lings and Banes, because if they get surrounded, then they tap pretty quickly, and you probably would rather have Marines in this situation.
Yeah, exactly like so. Jump, jump! No! Almost made it to the cliff. So now StarDuck is pretty well situated to just camp outside 007's natural and deny it from ever happening. Right, so yeah, StarDuck is just camping out the natural. He's going to be denying it until Kingdom Come. Going to surround these aliens. Oh, now you left the door open.
No.
No. The SCV is getting blown up. So there's nothing to repair here. Ooh. Alright. He did manage to save these SCVs. You need 2 bailing shots to kill the SCVs. He did manage to get one of those bailings, so at least there's that. But again, one shot here in the middle, and that's a whole bunch of SCVs dead.
Even just a few links getting in, they can kill those SCVs very quickly.
Alright, and we do have more Zerglings coming up across the map. StarDuck is taking a 3rd base. He's not taking up anymore. Well, I mean, he's getting a hive layer thing. Layer. I always have to double check when I I never remember which one is the second tier and which one is the 3rd tier Zerg things. And he's dancing in the middle of the map again. All the Zerglings running around. But he did allow 007 to expand there. He didn't push it all the way.
Really interesting build from 007 with the Banshee speed as well as the extra factories this early. I think if you go Banshee speed, you'll almost always go double starport.
Yeah, and he is way behind on economy at the moment. He's 1 base behind, is 20 workers behind. 15 workers behind. But yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, as soon as he switches to, I mean, he's getting spores back home, so those banshees won't be as effective. He's getting a Hydralisk then, just now. So yeah, just a couple of Hydralisks would shut it down. If the Queens wouldn't do it beforehand. Right, that Queen thought it was more important to spread creep than to shoot a Banshee.
So, that Banshee is nothing. Creep is more important.
Yeah. Right, so now it has the Hyperflight rotors, which increase the Banshee speed. It's not an upgrade we usually see. It's kind of rare to see it.
And he's only got 2 banshees, so this is definitely very weird. But I suppose maybe this is something that works for him on ladder, and we don't know that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look, Banshee is a good unit against Zerg. Something that flies and shoots down. Against a race that has trouble getting things that shoot up. But there is a tipping point where that becomes absolutely pointless. That is when you start to get Hydras. Alright, we have a Ling run by here trying to make sure 007 didn't take any golds. And 007 not expanding to third base. He's staying behind on bases for a very long time. I think we have Hydra Speed coming in, so they're gonna be moving. This bench is getting denied again. Oh, we have a Benling drop here. He's aiming for the third base, but there's nothing here. Look at that.
The fuck just misses it.
Alright. Alright, so he's going for the second base. There's no turrets, nothing just that shoots up here. And Benlings are dropping. Boom. Couple more. Alright, we got 8 SFVs.
Yeah, I think
Not
at this
bad.
stage that is very good, just because of how big the difference is in that work account.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know, we did get a third command center on the high ground again, and he's floating it out. I think that's playing it a little too safe, considering you have a whole bunch of tanks and Hellions.
This is actually quite a scary push coming from 007. At the moment, StarDuck hasn't spotted this. He doesn't have enough army just yet. It looks like he wants to go for some kind of drop with those 4 drop overlords.
Yeah, he's setting up a big Doom drop here. It's not even full. But yeah, this mech army is about to knock on his door. He doesn't have any roaches here, which is you gotta have something to tank the damage from these Terran units, because I mean Hydras will take care of Hellbites right quick, but the tanks,
Yeah.
you need something to distract the tanks. Yeah, he's pushing backwards, sending a few links to see what's up there. Oof. Yeah, he's gonna be in a bit of a trouble here. He's sending his army back from behind, jumping on the tanks as they are unsieged. That is a very good pickup. Yes, but actually
Doesn't really
worked.
have
But
the army though.
yeah, it's just not enough. But he's on the high ground with Hydras now. But 007 does have high ground vision with the Viking and the Banshee. He's pulling some drones, he's pressing with the Hydras, trying to get that Thor. But there are still tanks around, but the Lings will take care of them. And now we have Lings surrounding that Thor, and 007 has his army completely reset here.
Yeah. And the fact he had to do more damage than he did just because of how far down he was in work. Like, he got 13 drones, but he's still down by 12.
Yeah, and StarDuck has 4 hatcheries, so a lot of larvae. There's a lot of supply to pump out. Yeah, and there's a bank. He can max back out pretty easily. He's losing a lot of overlords in the middle of the map though to a Viking. Oh yeah, and he has a macro hatchery at home. Look at that. I didn't even notice that.
That's always something I forget to get whenever I play Zerg. It's like, I'm floating a lot, but I don't need that I just don't even think about the macro hatch.
Yeah. So I'm wondering, StarDuck is not building much. We're getting some Hydra now he's starting to pump out links. Yeah. I think he kind of missed on his tempo though, because he had a situation where 007 just had nothing, and he took his time to rebuild the army instead of jumping to the other side of the map.
Both players don't really seem to be getting too many upgrades. So they both got white wine at this stage, and they do both have double armory and double US, so they can easily get those two upgrades really easily.
StarDuck is droning. He's getting 8 drones right now. I think he is going to be in a bit of a trouble if he's not. If he doesn't jump right now. Yeah, is a bending drop denied here, next to the third base. Yeah, 007 gets to have tanks now. He has some Hellbats back, Hellions. We got a nice Viking count to counter anything that flies on the Zerg side. StarDuck is just macroing up. He's getting a 5th base. That's up to 6 hatcheries.
80 drones now.
Yeah, well,
I think he just needs to make army, and then he should be in a pretty good position, just because he does have those Vipers, so he can bind and cloud those tanks pretty well.
Yeah. Yeah, but I am worried that he's taking his time too much. He's letting 007 get up there. 007 is now floating a command center to the gold. Alright, well, 007 is moving out. Alright, what the? Why is he moving? He's moving everything away. StarDuck. Alright, so now the two armies are clashing. The Lings disappear to the Hellbats. A few bending shots won't take care of all the Hellbats. These blinding clouds, they went for the tanks at the back, which might just be enough if those Lings can get to the tanks, but there are Hellions here preventing that. And now everything on the Zerg side is disappeared.
He is making a lot more Lings, but with more Hellions, if he makes more Hellions, then those Lings can't really do that much. They have the Greatest Spire, but there's no Corruptors they can even turn into Broodlords at this stage.
Alright. Nice. StarDuck does mop up what 007 had remaining here. Now he's getting some throws in the middle of the map. Those Hellions, they're going to push it out. This is a very scrappy, scrappy little game. They both seem to be in a position to kill the other one, but they're hesitating. They keep losing too much in these engagements. Alright, so now Corruptors are out for StarDuck. That should help clear out the air units from the Terranlord. No, everything is burning. Alright, so 007 jumping on the natural here for StarDuck. This will probably go down in a second. He's not even targeting the hatchery. Alright, he did snipe that Thor, so it's just Hellbats now remaining here. Which is, it's going to do some damage, but it won't be the ending damage that he wanted, I think. And Hydras are going to snipe it.
I think StarDuck can definitely morph in more Broodlords, and if he gets those Broodlords, then the Hellbats can be killed quite quickly. All he's got is just those Corruptors and one Broodlord at this stage, so he doesn't really have an army that can kill this very quickly.
Yeah. And, StarDuck evacuating those drones. He didn't really lose all that much. He's still up in drones, he's still up in bases. No, he actually is equal in bases, I'm sorry. 007 took that gold over there. But yeah, 007 is actually catching up in terms of worker count. He's got that planetary fortress sitting up in the gold, which is about to get oversaturated by a huge SCV transfer. Oh, another Baneling drop in the third.
Only got
That
5
was
this
it.
time, but a lot of those are damaged, so just
Mhm.
2 links, especially with that adrenal, can mop up those drones very quickly.
Yeah, so now we have StarDuck sitting in the middle of the map. Now he's starting to get a decent count of broodlords, but it's still not enough. There are a lot of Thors on 007 side. Yeah. Alright, so he jumps with the links on the planetary fortress. Takes out 22 of those SCVs. Takes out the planetary fortress. Suddenly 007 doesn't have any economy he can really work with here. He's pretty much stuck with whatever army he has now. Which is, nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah. I think,
But still, he needs to be very careful not to lose this.
yeah. Those broodlords, I think, are the very crucial part, because those links aren't going to do too well against those Thors. Fighting without the broodlords, I think, is a mistake.
But he's trying to whittle down these Vikings. Those broodlords, they fly so slowly. They're not going to be here in time. Alright, the micro hatchery is destroyed. So StarDuck might find themselves a bit stuck on larva.
One thing
Right, the
that
broodlords-
007 doesn't have is the high impact payload on his Thors, and they would be able to get rid of the aliens much quicker.
Yeah. Right, so the broodlords are in. They're going to be able to mop up this army. 007 is rebuilding. Let's see, what does he have? He's making a couple more Thors, 3 more. It'll be a while before those are ready. So far, he just has basically just Hellions. That's his entire army supply.
This is a 20-minute game, and both players are one's just below 100 and others just about. This has been so scrappy so far.
Yeah. StarDuck taking a base over here in the northwest. Trying to get it in a bit of a remote, quiet location. It's very deceptive. It looks close to this space next to it, but on foot it's actually quite far.
Yeah.
It's quite a distance. Especially when it's not connected with Grip. And 007 is starting to march across the map again with another bunch of Thors. Every time he pushes like that, he gets a bit more of StarDuck's production and bases. But if he lets StarDuck set up this new base, I don't think that'll work anymore. He needs to start pushing on those new bases, not on the old bases that aren't mining anymore. Because he didn't destroy any tech. He didn't destroy the hive when he pushed on the main base. So yeah, StarDuck is allowed to recover from all of these losses. And now the armies are clashing back again. The Zerglings disappear to blue flame hellbats. We have an air battle. Looks like it's going in favor of the Vikings. And the Vikings and Thors are colluding to shoot the air. Things can disappear pretty fast. Yeah, he still has a lot of corruptors, but now they're pretty much useless that he doesn't have any Vikings. And these Thors are destroying broodlords. It's never where you want to be, Zerg.
Yeah.
Those broodlords are expensive. Very slow to replace. Alright. 007 is getting his level 3 vehicle weapons. StarDuck is only getting his level 1 air range Flyer attack. Flyer. Keep forgetting how it's called. Flyer upgrade. Flyer attack upgrade. So now we have Thors versus Broodlords, where the Thors are sorely losing without the Hellion Hellbat backup. Yeah, this they find it very difficult to finish one another. Alright, now the Corruptors are going to piss all over this base.
Eventually that's gonna go down.
They
So
will have
the
a
damage over
second.
time is ridiculous.
Yes. It's an incremental damage increase. Alright, and now the Broodlords are here to push the land units away. And I think 007 is now finally feeling that starvation coming when he just cannot rebuild any of these Thors. They're too expensive. His gold base is half mined out. He's building starports out here. Not sure if he's looking to transfer into a bigger air army. Just like doesn't have the gas for it. His gas income is about half of what StarDuck's is. Oof, we're now StarDuck morphing a whole bunch of Broodlords right here. Doing the third and the natural. Third gets smacked as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the words of Todd are a perfect line. Rickety supply.
Good discipline. Yeah, StarDuck will take game number 1 in this. That's a pretty long one. A long one to win. Whew. All right. And guess we won't go home early today. All right. We have. Let's get the next map. It's StarDuck is complaining about his own play, about his creep spread that injects. And, right. Yeah, I think they both played the. They kind of slopped it out, and they compensated by just building more bases and trying to sort of get ahead by doing that.
Yeah.
Which I understand. This is what I do when in doubt, I just build more bases. You know, if I lose this battle, at least I have something.
Yeah, that's true.
What is Phoenix Tears doing in chat, giving advice to people? Stop playing, you asshole! Phoenix Tears is just in-game chat, giving advice.
Yeah, he truly is a Twitch chat GM.
I'm just teasing. We like Phoenix Tears. He's awesome.
Yeah. I mean, if I didn't like him, then it'll be pretty difficult to live with him.
Alright, he's going with Catalyst. I like it when players get chatty about the game. It's good. Alright. Start inviting everyone. No, not Phoenix Tears. It's. Go away. You get back here. You're not playing. Not allowed to play Terranlord.
Damn.
You get master staff. Did my invite? Why did my invite to Kuro did not go?
But I'm in Damu one, so okay, maybe I can go with that.
Yay! Alright, everyone is in. Ready, StarDuck ready. We are going in to game number 2 between 007 and StarDuck. It's actually it's not a 0. I think it's a big O.
Mm.
So it's O7
I'm still gonna call him 007.
or O7 if you're Dutch. It's 007 like Bond. Yes. All right. Welcome to Catalyst LE. LE, of course, stands for Laundromat Excavation. Laundromat Excavation. In the northwest will be our pink Zerg, currently up 1 in the series. From Team Veterans of Risk, it is StarDuck. And in the southeast, from Team, I don't know, it's the Teal Terran 007. Looks like he's teamless. He's sending an SCV around to check for thingies. What's it doing? Yes, it's a proxy. It's a proxy. Look at that. Alright, and StarDuck is going hatch first. Did not get a pool. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. And he's not sending a drone scout as he did before. So it'll be a while before he realizes that 007 does not have a wall here. Alright, so there's double barracks so far.
I think these barracks could be a little further up. I mean, I think I'm just being a bit pedantic with that, but it just makes it quicker for those Reapers to get there.
Yeah, I suppose he wants to keep it away from any usual search patterns. Alrighty, yep, he's getting Reaper out. Is he setting up for another barracks or a bunker? Alright, looks like he wants to stick to barracks, eh? Yeah. Alright, let's see what he does with that. StarDuck is getting some Zerglings and Queens. So, we'll have stuff to defend. There's an Overlord coming here to the third base location. He's going to spot that SCV. Yep. You should see it by now. And go, alright, what? And also, he has eyes on the main base here for 007, so he knows. This is a proxy something.
I think when you don't see any buildings in the Terran's base, you can almost assume it's either Marines or Reapers, and Marines normally hit by this time.
Yeah. And the Reapers are heading for the Reaper ramp. We're going to be facing a Queen and a few Zerglings that are just about to pop up. They won't have speed for a while, so there's a chance that this could do a hell of a lot of damage. StarDuck loses that Queen. Yeah, right now he has to sacrifice some Zerglings just to keep the Reapers busy. But that Queen is just about to die, and there's not a backup Queen to transfuse her. Alright, so far, 007 not getting too much out of this. I mean, he's forcing a defense, but he only got 2 drones so far, 6 Zerglings, and yeah, he's starting to lose Reapers now.
Yeah, the more Reapers you lose, the less you can scale with those Reapers. Once you get to around 8 Reapers, it becomes very difficult to engage into those Reapers, even with a lot of Lings. It has, since they nerfed them, it's not as powerful, and you don't really see this as much, but it still is pretty strong.
Now StarDuck is getting a third base. He got, what was it, 5 overlords in one go. So he's well situated to macro up. No. 4 more Reapers are coming into the main base here, and they got 1 more drone. But StarDuck should have more to defend by now. Yeah. Become the swarm of Zerglings trying to surround the Reapers. Yeah, but the Reapers will go out. He's lost 1. Lost 2. And yeah, there's just too many Zerglings for these Reapers to deal with. Too many of these choke points. Yeah, he's gonna lose all of these Reapers.
I think now he's got to float those Rexes out of there.
Yeah, and he does. Floats the barracks A. He does it. Look, he's double expanding. 007. He's building 2 CCs now. He's going to be on 3 bases in a moment. He's building a barracks and a starport at home. He's getting some bunkers because he's expecting a push behind this. Which I'm actually surprised to see it's not coming.
Yeah, I think in order to push against this, you do need a banding nest if you want to with those things, so you can blast down that wall. I think that's the only thing that is stopping StarDuck, and he went for the roach one, so maybe he's just going to go for a follow-up roachling attack, which I think will be very powerful, especially considering that there probably won't be any banshees on the field, and unless you scout it, you're not going to get any cyclones. Those bunkers are good, but that means then you can just StarDuck can keep 007 on 1 base for quite a while he can drone up behind on 3 bases.
Alright, so we're 007 is scanning. He does see the spores popping up there. So he should probably know that a Banshee is not the greatest of ideas.
Add-on complete.
Looks like he wasn't going for it anyway. He has a reactor on his starport. He's popping out the Vikings to start getting rid of overlords. Alright.
It's gonna be bio this time from 007. I suppose you kind of have to go once you put those 2 Rexes out, but I think it was TY against Rogue who transitioned into the mech after going for the double Rex Marine proxy.
No, he's building more barracks A now. He's not transferring. This is but StarDuck did scout these 2 orbital commands up here on the main base. So he knows he's up against potentially 3 base Terran. Although he's not even moving to the natural. This is, I want to say risky because it looks like he's playing it safe, but it's very risky. Because if you look at the income tabs, StarDuck is making double.
Yeah.
And he's about to be up on 4 bases. Just now. So, economically, you have all the tools for it, but you're way oversaturating in the main.
Yeah.
With 25 SCVs plus mules.
That's gonna mine out very quickly.
Yeah, now he's lifting up the CCs. I'm guessing he kept waiting for an attack to come. And just bunkered up. Because he basically has very little eyes on the map. He has just a couple of aliens out. And he saw nothing.
I think at this stage you can salvage those bunkers so you can just get the extra minerals. I mean, he does have a low of minerals at this stage, but just that extra bit will help it quite a lot.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because now he's supposed to. He should get a bit more income now that he's he's not actually mining from the natural. A bit of a. Yeah, he got a little flustered there when he. Oh yeah, he was dealing with the Liberator attack here in the north. We got 7 drones, so that's not bad. But definitely not enough, because look at the worker count. StarDuck has double the workers. And he's been up on 4 bases for a while, where 007 is just now starting to mine his third and natural.
Mule party at the third.
Yeah. and now he's starting to get some income. But yeah, look at that army supply. StarDuck has double. It's double the army supply. Now, granted, a lot of this is Zerglings, but he also has a lot of roaches, some hydras, some ravagers. Can do a hell of a lot of damage. Now the lings are jumping on the third base location, taking care of mules and SCVs, and suddenly 007 isn't mining anymore again.
Yeah, just killing those mules. It takes out so much of the.
Yeah, look at that. Look at his production. 007's production. There's nothing producing. There are no units being produced, other than a few SCVs. And when you have half the army supply, as a Terran, you gotta be producing.
Yeah,
Making
unless
a
you're
lot of
playing mech, like there's almost no way.
He's making a lot of extra barracks, so he will have a ton of production potential. Just at the moment, so if StarDuck gives him time, there's a chance he might recover from this. Now his army is... Oh, yeah.
That's GG.
Yep. Now he finally understood where his position, what his position was. And yeah. And StarDuck takes the series 2-0. Yeah, that was a nice little series. You see both of them making a lot of common mistakes. I say common because I make them all the time.
Yeah.
So don't take this to mean condescension. It's the other way. These two players are better than me in any possible capacity. All right, let's see if we have any scores up on this. Nope. Looks like Light versus Milk and Cookies is still going. Milk is probably milking that mech build always. Alright, so we'll go and cast ChadMann and StarDuck then. Alright, let's set it up. Our map will be Catalyst. That will be our first map. Chip, chip, chip. I like it when people chat in chat because it's easier to find them. Yep. Alright, everyone should be getting on. Let's see how many lobby bugs we're going to encounter now. It's one. ChadMann already encounters the lobby bug. And StarDuck as well. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, it's a known bug. As in, we know about it. Nothing we do about it, but it's known.
Yeah, yeah. Plagues every StarCraft 2 player.
Just Blizzard things. ZVZ! Yes, this is ZVZ. Alright, ChadMann is ready. StarDuck ready. we are going in to ChadMann versus StarDuck.
ZVZ.
ZVZ on Catalyst LE. Oh, and they're purple and pink. Well,
Oh no.
at least it's not neon violent. Ah, at least it's not that. All right,
Yeah.
everyone. Welcome to Catalyst LE. LE stands, of course, for leftover eyes. Leftover eyes. In the southeast of Catalyst, our purple, not Terran, it's a purple Zerg. It is ChadMann. And in the northwest, the pink Zerg from team. It's no longer on the Discord thing, so I can't remember it. It's a veteran something. It is StarDuck. Veteran risk takers? Something? Veterans of risk.
Veterans of risk, yeah.
Veterans of risk. Oh boy. Because it says Vetchko. It looks like the tag looks like an Eastern European thing.
Yeah, it does. When I first saw it, I was like, that's Eastern European. But why is it Veterans of Risk? It's so weird.
Yes. So we have ChadMann going for a hatchery first, and StarDuck with a pool first, and then taking the hatchery. So we're already not exactly in a mirror matchup. Neither of them drone scouting. They're both sending Overlord, the slow Overlord scout. So we have 6 Zerglings coming out for StarDuck. Yeah, I'm wondering if he wants to push out. He should get a nice little bit of advantage with ChadMann taking the hatchery first. His spawning bolt is just finishing now. He's getting a queen. Not getting Zerglings. No, now he's getting 4 of them. Right. StarDuck is not getting any more Zerglings, so at least we know it's not. He's not planning on pushing this to the end.
Yeah. He's looking on trying to get any kind of damage that he can find.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with 6 Zerglings, you'll get a good scout usually. Alright. Going in, so running a drone. Nope. It's just a run by. Just saying hi. Nothing more. And they're both getting a Zergling, Baneling nest. StarDuck, very behind on workers. 5 workers behind in a ZVZ is it's not a situation you want to be in. Right?
He does catch up now.
He's catching up, but yeah, because if you stay behind on workers for a minute,
Yeah.
suddenly you have 2 banelings less and forget it. Game over. Right, they're both making banelings. ChadMann out here in front of StarDuck's natural. StarDuck in the natural. Ooh. StarDuck running his banelings straight into those his Zerglings, straight into the banelings, and all the Zerglings are gone. The banelings are sniped, and suddenly StarDuck is stuck with much less than he was hoping to have. Another baneling snapped, and now StarDuck is banelingless.
Yeah. He's running out of options, I think, at this stage for an attack.
Yeah.
I think he might just want to go back.
Yeah, he went for 5 drones now. He made 5 drones. So looks like he wants to macro up instead of waste the rest of his army pushing this. Because look at the difference in army supply now. It's 24 to 10. Yeah, ChadMann is not going to be broken here. Unless he takes some really dumb, charging of a bunch of banelings with the Zerglings, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. He's getting a spine collar as well. Right, so StarDuck, yeah, he's droned up. He's getting a roach warren. He wants to take up and escalate it. He's getting an evolution chamber. So we might see some dropper loading. Yeah, he has an overload set up here by the Reaper ramp. So it could be elevator loading. Alright, ChadMann is moving out on the map. He's got a hell of a lot more Zerglings. Yeah, he's clever enough not to run them into a whole bunch of Banes. He's sending a Scouterling always at the front to make sure the path is clear. Yep, he's morphing in some more Banes of his own. Oof, that's very dangerous for StarDuck. Alright, there's a lot of Lings running around in all kinds of colors that looks the same, and some of them die and some of them don't. It looks like StarDuck has pretty much lost everything he has after this. I'm looking at the units tab. I'm just forget what's happening on the map. Alright, so ChadMann is sniping StarDuck's third base here, or denying it. So yeah, but StarDuck now has a lot of roaches out, so those bendings won't be as useful. And ChadMann pretty much stops making them. And StarDuck taking the other third. This time. Yeah, ChadMann sends Zerglings to the third to deny it yet again. Alright, so they both will be pretty equal on base count. Pretty soon, and StarDuck is only slightly behind on workers. I like that ChadMann is taking a double evolution chamber to start taking it out. He does have his own roach warren. He's not making any roaches yet, but he's getting an upgrade for them. Oh, we did make roaches. Sorry, I was paying attention to the production tab. We already made them. Yes. Alright, so it looks like they're both setting up a whole bunch of roach wars here. As you do.
Roachies.
Yeah, they were transitioning out of the Link Bane portion of the ZVZ, which I'm kind of happy with, because Link Bane is fun, but you kind of want to see more.
Yeah, agreed.
Right, ChadMann is doubling on his upgrades, so he should be a little beefier by the time these two armies meet. And he is getting more Banelings. Kind of wondering if that isn't unless he wants to drop them on the drones. It looks to be a bit of a waste.
Yeah, I think the gas can be better used in the roaches.
Nothing more wasteful than seeing a whole bunch of Banelings crash on a wall of roaches. Alright, ChadMann jumping on StarDuck's third base, sniping the Queen, getting two drones, and backing back. Backing up. Doesn't want to lose. He did see the drone count, and that should hint that StarDuck is kind of behind on worker count. And there's no need to risk all of your army in pushing that. So a very good maneuver here. Alright, so ChadMann now has +1 and +1 and +1. He's going to be behind on roach speed though. So that's a little worrying. He's just now got it. I'm wondering if he kind of forgot about it.
Yeah, it's very possible.
Because he could have had it by now.
Upgrade lead though. The +1/+1. He does need to start that +2 very soon, otherwise. And even if you have the Carapace in your opponent, don't you'd rather have the +2 missiles than the +1 missiles?
Yeah. Alright, he's morphing in some Ravagers. Ah, we're going to seem to go into a lurker dam. Look at that. That's a StarDuck. Yeah, he's switching to lurkers. Alright, he's going to break the rocks here to clear up some more room to run up this ramp, while ChadMann is sending another link ran by into the StarDuck's third. This time it'll get a hell of a lot more done, I think. Yeah, and it forces StarDuck to split his army and send some of his units back, and ChadMann just has way more roaches here.
Yeah. I think StarDuck has to go back and wait for those lurkers.
Yeah. That's 15 drones dead here. Yeah, and that puts ChadMann way ahead. He's up 22 workers now. He's up on army supply. He's going to find it a little difficult to fight these +2 roaches, sorry. Yeah, StarDuck is about to get +2. Range upgrade. I feel like he could have waited a couple of more seconds to try and engage this army with that with the +1. Because now he gets it and it's just there's not enough units to make use of it. It's a bit of a bad timing
No
here.
buffer for those Hydras.
Oof. And ChadMann just punches through that army. And look at his supply now. It's 90 to 30 in army supply. And yeah, ChadMann is jumping on the third base, which basically has no workers. He's going to just deny that. StarDuck isn't even defending it. He's got to build an army now. And yeah, it looks like ChadMann should be able to keep this rolling. I don't see anything that's going to stop him unless he gets caught by the lurkers. Because he really doesn't have detection with him. Does he have the lair? Wait, does you need a lair to make overseers, or do you need a hive to make overseers? Lair, okay. Wait, lair is the second one or the third one?
Yeah, second one.
Okay. I gotta know. Look. They all look the same to me.
As a Terran, it's fine not knowing.
the one with the more spikes or the one with the less spikes? Kuro is complaining about her lack of CVC knowledge. Well, I don't blame you. Well, you're welcome to join now if you like.
Yeah.
You just need to unmute yourself and start talking.
Give us your knowledge.
Alright, I feel like ChadMann is playing it way too safe, I think.
I think he could have just jumped on that army, even though he didn't have any detection. One lurker's not going to do that much, especially when you have the Ravagers to pile it down.
Mm-hmm. And now he's going to have Hydralisk range. Alright, now he's morphing the Overseer. Yeah, he gets sniped by Hydras. I think he's too afraid of the lurkers. He tries to snipe them with the Ravagers. I think he can afford to spray some more bile shots here. Because he has the beefy army. Those Hydras and Roaches, they're not dangerous at all.
No, not at all.
Alright, now he has Overseers. Now we should just roll over all of this. There you go. There you go. You did play it safe, but Alright, StarDuck is looks like he's sticking to it.
Yeah, I don't think
Did he lose
he
any
has
drones?
much
I don't
chance.
see if did see if he lose any drones in that link run by in his third. I don't think he lost any. I don't think he had any. Right. ChadMann marching across the map. Right. Hey, he's going to break the rocks on himself. Just backed away. That was close. That was so close. It's like a cartoon of someone sitting on a branch, a tree branch, and just sewing the branch that he's sitting on. Right. StarDuck has a lurker here to defend, but that's about the most frightening thing here. And now here, taps out, GG. And ChadMann takes game number 1.
I think ChadMann had a very good early game. He just took the lead from there. And, like he
Mhm.
did, StarDuck had the better tech in terms of those lurkers, but he just didn't have the units to buffer for those lurkers.
Mm-hmm. Right. Let's have. Whoop. What's our next map here? All right. All right. So they're both from Australia. All right. So we can switch to the Aus server. Hopefully, we'll actually get it.
Yeah. Blizzard just weird. Ask for Australian server and it gives you. Why? Like if it was west, it's fine because there's not that much ping difference, but east it must be like ridiculous.
Right. We're going to backwater. Shutting up lobbies. Now it's. For a second, I thought it wasn't even letting me in the lobby. Just a bit, a bit overdoing it, Blizzard. Alrighty.
Also, hi.
Kuro. Hey.
I'm gonna join this. Let me tell you, I was
What,
suffering.
you don't like a wonderful CBC analysis?
The CBC analysis of 2 Terran players. It's amazing.
Well, I did learn which hatchery thingy upgrade
Which
is the first
hatchery,
one,
huh?
with the second one, and which is the big one and the not so big one.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And
Yes,
both
exactly.
Both players are having trouble getting into the lobby.
Now let me tell you something still. First thing first. Zerglings are very good versus roaches if you have enough of them. That's first thing.
Everything is good against everything if you have enough of
No,
it.
no, 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 no.
That's true.
It's Zerglings are stronger than you think, is what I mean. If you can surround the roaches, you can kill them most of the time.
If you can surround them and you have a melee upgrade and you have and they're not being kited and they're not in a choke point and look.
Also, second part, Banelings are good versus Hydras. Because Hydras are right.
If you don't have roaches to beef the.
I mean, that's a micro part, but like Banelings are not useless later on because they can snipe the Hydras.
But I think if you're gonna get banelings at that stage, you do need to get the baneling speed upgrade just so you can connect with those Hydras much better.
Yes, like slow banelings won't make it.
Oh, it looks like StarDuck needs to relog.
Happens.
Alrighty.
So I really like how they have the same portrait and everything.
They're Zergs. They practically have the same color as well.
I know, right? Like, what the hell?
I was trying to see what that Link Bane fight. I had no idea what was going on.
Oh, it was actually fairly clear. I don't know what we're talking about.
At least it wasn't on Creep.
Yeah.
On Neon Violent Square.
Yeah, we should play Neon Violent.
Nah, I don't think. Just yet. We can wait till the finals for that when there's no Zerg.
I think this would be a great idea.
Right, ChadMann is ready. See StarDuck. He's up.
Go.
Right. No, wait. Oh, both of them are ready. Right.
Go.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm going. By the way, does ChadMann have a team?
Good question.
Clan?
I don't think he has one right now. He has been on a few teams, but I don't think he has one right now. I don't remember. I would have to check.
All right. Welcome to the nice chirping sounds of Backwater LE. LE, of course, stands for Last Evidence. Last Evidence. In the southeast will be our purple Zerg, currently up 1 in the series. It is ChadMann. And in the northwest, from Team Veteran of something. Risk, Veterans of Risk. Is the pink Zerg, StarDuck.
Look
I
at
can't
that.
remember team names.
And
remember
this is
the
a
name.
hatch first versus pool first again, but the opposite order.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot harder to do pull first on Backwater though, just because of the rush distance.
Mm,
Maybe. We'll see how it plays out. Like, sure, there is quite a bit of rush distance, but still, this is not the biggest map, I think. We'll see how it plays out. Also depends
think
how
it just
much
makes it look
aggression
big.
there will be.
Yeah, like if it's just the 6 innings like StarDuck, then won't really make that much of a difference in the end.
Speed! Have the gas!
Alright, so
Speed! Why no speed?
yeah, ChadMann is marching slowly across the map with 6 Zerglings.
Oh,
yeah,
there you
now
go.
he's getting speed. And he's building 4 behind that, so yeah, he wants to push out. It does get scouted by StarDuck's Overlord here.
Yes.
It's
That's why
painless,
you
I just wanna
send
be
the
one
overlords
base.
through that way, so you can see the Zerglings coming.
Mm-hmm. Alright. So he's going to jump on that hatchery. StarDuck just now got his spawning pool. And now he's up against 8 Zerglings.
Yeah,
He's
he will have to
natural.
hold with drones for now until the Zerglings come.
10 Zerglings now. Yeah, halfway to speedlings already.
He has to be really careful.
Yeah. He's getting a. ChadMann is just got his Baning nest. So
Oh
it's going to
dear.
be even more dangerous now. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
this
marking
is
some
full
more-
aggression. He's not making a hatchery, anything. This is just full aggression.
Yeah.
StarDuck doesn't identify that because he's just getting drones on. He needs more queens and things to defend this. He does have that one Spankler, but I don't think that'll be enough at this stage.
Yeah, I know.
Just
Now
started
he sees what
speed
he's
too. Oh, the Banes!
Oh, they got a lot of these Zerglings. A lot of the Zerglings have disappeared now for StarDuck. And there's a whole lot more from ChadMann coming in.
Yeah, and a lot of drones go down as well. This hatchery is dead.
And he's going to lose the base, yeah. So he loses any kind of production advantage that he has.
Yeah, so now they're equal on workers, but ChadMann is a whole bunch of Zerglings in StarDuck's main. And he's going up against these drones. And gets surrounded by them. They're still dangerous.
Yeah, you don't underestimate the workers, but still, when the Banes come out.
Yeah, those bendings.
But they
Alright.
actually connect on a queen. Which is not the
Yeah,
worst for
mistake.
StarDuck.
And suddenly everything by ChadMann is cleaned up.
Not everything.
Still has a few
Yeah, there's still a few
Zerglings here.
games.
Ah, save the
The-
queen! Save the queen!
Stark,
No!
no, the queen gets taken down. Oh, that
Good stuff.
queen would have been so useful.
And StarDuck doesn't have his own Baning nest, so that makes it harder to fight.
Yeah. So it's not
He does have the
not
speed
like
now, so he can
tackling
split
Bane wars
together.
now. He's doing a good job of not losing links to those bendings so far.
Yeah. Okay,
He's
now
got
he
his
cleans
own
it
Bane
up.
nest now. Yeah, I think he's in a very good position.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't call it very good because he doesn't have a Baning nest, he doesn't have a queen.
He's just not dead yet.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
dead.
Not dead. I thought he would be dead, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the problem with these early one base aggressions is that if you don't get killing damage done fast, you pretty much restart the game when you're a
Yeah.
little behind.
Yeah.
In before it's gonna go into like 30 minutes CVZ.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be the
You know.
first time.
You know, it's easy.
Yeah.
But that look, ChadMann is pumping out Zerglings. Look at that. He's making 12 at the moment. He's not intend
He wants to keep the pressure.
to kick back and relax.
Because he knows that StarDuck will be trying to catch up now, so he won't have that much
Mhm.
of the defense.
But StarDuck does have a bendingness now, so all of these Zerglings, they're not going to be as useful as they were before. And he's starting to morph them now. So suddenly this cloud of Zerglings isn't as intimidating as it was before.
I mean, it is
And
still
both-
intimidating, you just have to like snipe it properly.
And they both have the same second base timing here.
More or less.
ChadMann is droning more though. He's
StarDuck is transitioning. He's going
Yeah, he's
Evo
going
and Roach Warren, he just wants to go to Roaches. He doesn't want to play Linkbane.
enough with the Link Bane.
Enough of this.
ChadMann hasn't.
Well,
got a
they're
road
Australians.
yet.
They're not. The Australians
they're
don't like Link Bane. What was that?
He's going. He's not getting a roach one, but he's going there. So maybe he wants to go for mutants. He does need those extra gases if he wants that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, there is also for the Banelink upgrade, but he needs to have a plan after that. And it's usually either Mutas or Roaches, so
Yeah.
And he's getting a defensive spine here. What is I guess he just doesn't want the Banelings to catch him by surprise here. No, he's getting 2 spines. Alright.
he's
This is,
worried. He's worried of a
this is
counter
ZVZ.
attack. And StarDuck is
what
just
is this?
expanding.
Explain. Explain.
This.
Kuro, explain.
I think.
He doesn't know about the
StarDuck
Roach Warren still.
spawns, yeah, but if StarDuck seeing those 2 spawn cores, he might think there's mutants on the way. 'cause
Spire.
I think often you do get spawns to get so you can defend without the.
Resume.
and-
Game paused.
Okay then.
Alright, you have ChadMann asking for a pause because it's really laggy.
That happens.
ChadMann is getting a Spire. We didn't.
Yeah, we
capture
just said
Can
that.
we-
Still, we just said that. Still.
I was
Still,
busy.
please.
I was busy thinking about other things.
What things?
Puppies and flowers.
Game resumed.
I like that Still is actually listening to us, right? So nice.
Yeah. No, I now remember because he said it needs more gas. Yes. It takes a while for my brain to catch up.
Just have to start playing Zerg, so you'll just know those things.
But StarDuck is getting his 3rd base, so he will have enough gas.
I mean, he doesn't
make
have the
mutalisks.
gazers yet. Just making the extractors.
He
But-
doesn't even have the Spire to make Mutalisk, but he will have the
He will go
potential to
Roaches.
make the gas.
No,
Well,
that's-
ChadMann won't.
Yeah, they can just exchange, right? No, but like that's something that happens really often in later
Yeah, that's
ZVZ when
6
it's
Mutalisks.
Linkbane Muta versus
9.
Linkbane Roach.
Yeah, there's 9 Mutalisks coming out from ChadMann.
StarDuck doesn't have all that many Roaches yet.
Mm,
He's mostly
What's the-
droning
what's-
up.
well, what's StarDuck's? It doesn't have anything anti-air other than queens.
Yeah, he's not making spores or anything.
No spores. He doesn't have a Hydra.
mutas are
listed on,
out.
So you can't build up a Hydra defense. And yeah, with a flock of 9 Mutalisks and 3 more coming out just now.
Okay, so
So,
see. Now you know why the spine crawlers are here, because all of these is gonna stay home and defend the
Yeah.
potential roach attack. And meanwhile,
Mhm.
mutas are just gonna destroy everything else.
Yep. Alright. Mutalisks!
Yeah, and there's nothing to
perfect sound
fight them.
effects.
Yeah, and all the drones are clogging up here.
They're just trying to escape. Now he's building spores, but they're just gonna be sniped.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. And the roaches are just running around trying to save anything, but they can't.
Yeah. Alright, so StarDuck transfer all of his drones here.
Making
and now they're
hiders
just
now.
going to get. They're just going to get.
But that's not enough.
Mm, yeah. The Hydras is like popping out one by one. It's not gonna help against this many mutas.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is a mutable.
That's 19 drones dead. That's really put StarDuck behind, but he's pushing across.
Yeah,
no,
he can
he's not
just
pushing
attack,
across,
but he's not.
He's going back.
I think it may be a hotkey issue. Like
Yeah,
either
I-
all army or just like group control, because he brought whole army back when he was just fighting with a Hydra.
Yeah.
No, why not snipe that base?
No, ChadMann.
Could have
Because
sniped
he
it.
wants to have some. He doesn't want to lose the Mutalisks. The Mutalisks, live Mutalisks can come back to attack that base again. Dead Mutalisks won't now.
Yeah, StarDuck has to attack,
StarDuck is
so that's what he
jumping.
does.
Yeah, it jumped straight into the ChadMann's natural mineral line.
Those mutants are gonna help out
the
though.
spines.
Yep, those roaches are
the
almost
spines
cleaned
won't
up.
do any damage. But yeah, he only killed 2 drones in that.
ChadMann is taking his own roach warren.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, we
No,
can make
I just-
fish.
I don't see StarDuck having a way to beat this amount of mutas because he's only got like 6 or so Hydras on the field and 4 more, but he doesn't have any of the Hydra upgrades. So chasing
Mhm.
those mutas is going to be a real pain.
And he's still not making
Yeah.
spores or on any of the bases.
Yeah, and all of these workers in the third here are gonna be
Oh dear.
disappeared. Ooh. It's a cloud of mutas. Alright, he's going to back up because of 1 Hydra. Jump
Yeah,
again.
he's careful. But actually, Hydras are not that good versus mutas, funnily enough. You have to like... Yeah,
Again, you need
this
a
is a
really good
decent group.
number.
This is a decent group versus mutas, but like, if you have just a few Hydras, they're gonna die.
Yeah.
I suppose he could jump on that second base and snipe it immediately.
Yeah, that probably would be a good thing, and then it cuts off a lot of his lava production as well as mining.
Those
my goodness.
spores are gonna get sniped as well. Not even. It's just gonna snipe the hatch.
Yeah. Either one was going to die.
He should have been protecting those. Also, he's not making spores in other bases. He's just protecting one base at a time. That's a bit of a
No,
mistake, I
look
think.
at his income. It doesn't have money.
Yeah,
And
but
that's
like you
after
could
he
make
made
like
spores.
at least like 1 spore at every base instead of making 3 in the
Yeah.
third base, for example.
Alright, ChadMann is setting up his third base. It's already built. Looks like we'll see a drone. Yeah, this is the drone transfer already. And he's
And even if
continues to
even if
supplement
StarDuck-
this Meta Club.
Yeah, even if StarDuck tried to counterattack, there's a huge just group of banelings waiting in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah, those Hydras would just die so quickly.
It's really tough.
So what is ChadMann building now? He's not really.
Roaches.
He's got. Yeah, I think he waited for air upgrade, air attack upgrade. Then he started moving with the Mutalisks again. This Mutalisks, this is enough to kill everything.
Yeah, pretty much. He's being very careful though, like you don't want to go too far, obviously.
Yeah.
Those Hydras are not fast enough to catch up to them. Do they even have the upgrade? They do.
One of
have
the
the
most
range
dangerous
upgrade,
things
though.
with the Mutalisks is getting caught here, because one fungal or something in the wrong time
Yeah.
is going to.
As you say
really
that,
catch
he's
you.
planting down the infestation pit.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't even think that
Thinking
infestation was
about
gonna
it.
finish in time.
But yeah, he has to buy time until those come out, and there are links and banelings coming his way. And that hatchery is sniped once again, so
Mhm.
he has something to hold right now.
Yeah, and ChadMann is very careful not to fly into any of these hydras. Look at that! All of his mutalisks out of the one, they're full health. He's very.
Yeah, the thing is he can like hide around these doodads and stuff, so
Mhm.
much easier with mutas than like going around with hydras.
Yeah, when he's sniping overlords around the map, he's clearing out.
And now they roll in.
Oh, look at that! They see me rolling. They hate him.
Explosions!
Exploding.
Explosions!
Everything. Let's paint it all green. ChadMann playing Splatoon with the StarDuck Hydras and takes the series 2-0. Oh boy. Oh boy. That was a wonderful mop-up of Hydra lists. To the merriment of every Terran Protoss player. Right, Milkncookiesss in the meantime, taking out Light VIP and Quiet. And we already have a semi-final here. Between ChadMann and Milkncookiesss.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna go with that next.
Mm-hmm. Alright. First map will be
No,
Acid Plant.
Switch from Australia. We don't want to play on Australia right now, probably.
Oh, wait. Tick, tick, tick. US, Western United States.
Yeah, I think that's.
Dun, 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 dun.
Should I stay as the Zerg caster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Wasn't
Now
planning to cast, but
we have
sure.
a Terran expert, we have a Zerg expert, and we have a Gold League expert.
Ah. I mean,
A casting expert.
actually, still, what are the most popular strategies of God League, huh?
Marine Marauder, no Medivacs, one base.
Yes, sure.
I'd say all in, but we don't talk like that in Gold League. We don't have those terms. We don't think that far.
Funny part is I'm still God.
ChadMann again having trouble joining the.
Yeah, that happens.
Oh boy.
By the way, you didn't invite me, just saying.
I did invite you.
Oh, you
You're
did?
pending. No, I invited you.
The game just
Before I
told
did
me about it.
Oh boy. Alright, let's see if ChadMann can log in. This is the first. The first. Nope, he can't.
Yeah, we will find
The first
out.
phase of the game is getting into the lobby.
Yeah. First, you have to win versus the game, where you can actually play. So I like how Milk is plat on this account.
Flat scrub.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he laddered as Protoss on this account. I do have his other account, so I know that he's Diamond. But... No, sorry, it's Silver. It's not even plat. It's Silver. He's Silver
but what-
Protoss.
But this is because he played. Does it display what you played last, Or
No, he was unranked on this account this season. And he just played Protoss recently and got silver.
got it.
Another 10.
Alright, everyone's ready. Going.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do. So we're going into Milkncookiesss versus ChadMann for this week's semifinals. Hopefully by then some lower bracket games will be, because I don't think the lower bracket isn't moving at all. It's just waiting.
No, actually they are playing now, I think.
Alright, everyone, welcome to Acid Plan LE. LE, of course, stands for Latin Escalators. Latin Escalators. Escalator Latinas. In the southeast will be our purple Terran from our own clan CranKy. It is Milkncookiesss. And in the northwest, the green Zerg, ChadMann. Looks like he's going
Doing a gastric.
archery first.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he hasn't set up a pool yet.
Yeah. Probably Hatch first.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Milk's setting up his barrack.
Or is it?
Or
Or maybe it's not.
just at home. No, yeah, he's sending a drone there. A drone or a shark, or I don't know, these spiky things. You know,
Those are hairy drones.
hell of drones.
I don't know what's up with them.
Boy.
I'm creeped
know what
out by
Zerg
these
needs?
drones, honestly.
Do you
But
know
I
what
do
Zerg
use that
needs?
skin
More
sometimes.
Spikes.
More
Yeah,
spikes,
blame
more
war chest.
wins.
They more chest. They don't want to give us like proper Zerg skins. Give us these.
Mhm.
Well,
Alright. Yeah, they're worth opening pretty damn standard.
yeah.
If he's getting a Reaper, he's going to expand. Getting the planet, no planetary. The other one.
Orbiter.
See, it's yeah. I don't know why, but whenever I think orbital, the first thing that comes to mind is planetary. I don't know why that word comes to me.
Yeah, I have a solution.
What?
You have to play more.
I don't get to that level. Where you actually build those things. Besides, that's not like playing things makes you remember things' names.
But you
don't
have to
remember
look
them
at
by
them
names.
every time, so then
Yeah,
you start to
true.
remember.
No, you don't.
But
You
then
remember
again, I remember
hotkey
Lumia,
and
who
click.
didn't know what raffinery is, so...
Yeah. You didn't remember if
He remembered
If
the
the
name
Terran
for
is
the
a-
Protoss building, for Zerg building, but not for Terran. Nice.
it was like, I remember that Zerg is an extractor and Protoss is an assimilator, but
Yeah, what is there?
what's the other one?
Yeah.
What's the other one? You should know that.
Yeah, that's those ones you definitely should know.
Right. Well, he's getting a couple of aliens out. So that's always nice. against
Double
his own.
factory, he's gonna go mech again.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
It's a double Hellion, double Cyclone, and then you can kill everything Zerg, except the flying ones. but
And
then
I saw Light saying in the chat that he still can't play mech, so we know that that's what Milk did last time. I
Yeah.
guess that's the theme for today.
Yeah, that's why his games last forever. His game with us light. It's funny because the first opponent he had this tournament
Gonna
is
deny
Light,
the
VIP,
third. Oh,
and they just spent 2 hours before the tournament on Milkncookiesss stream playing each other.
hey, look at this, look at this. Milk tried to deny the third, but ChadMann saw it. Yeah, ChadMann saw it and took the other one. That was nice. Get the Overlord just in the right place. Spot that.
Yeah, it's Acid Plant is third base risky. I like to call it.
I think regardless of the third base you take, it's not
Yeah, it's
really
correct.
that different. Like, I think maybe the one he wanted to go for initially is probably slightly better, but like it's only slightly.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, those creeps so much. That hurts.
Yeah, the one advantage of that third is that it's harder for Terran to attack it, pick up, and then move to the main. In this third, it's easier to just draw your enemy's forces here and then back up and go to the main and harass there.
Yeah.
So that's why the north one is slightly different, slightly. But then it's kind of marginal. Depends on the kind of play.
A bunch of
Pretty much.
Hellions.
Because
Just
Milk
make
doesn't
it
even
more.
have any medivacs, so in this case it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Just going full Hellion for now.
And with Blue Flame, and that Blue Flame can do a lot of damage even against those queens. There's not that much from ChadMann to something. He does have the banelings, but if Milk does focus us down, then it becomes very difficult to defend.
Yeah. Also, ChadMann is not transitioning to anything, just Linkbane versus Hellions.
Yeah.
And Blue Flame Hellions, you don't mess with those.
I like how he noped after the first volley of Blue Flame. It's like, nope.
Nope.
Yeah, because like when those are like normal Hellions, you just take a bunch of links and like, you know, surround them, but then they come Blue Flame. And you don't want to be close to Blue Flame.
Oh no.
Still, that was a lot of banings, so they actually cleared it up.
Yeah,
He takes
but
a
that-
lot of drone damage.
Look at
Yeah,
look at that
10
armor supply.
drones.
It's 12 and 11. It's every-
Yeah. And
I guess.
And all those
Guess
drones
we're
are,
just starting
there are
the
many
game.
drones that are pretty low as well, so...
Yeah, and ChadMann, look at that droning up.
Yeah.
He just built like 20 drones.
He had to. He had to.
It's like,
Like, both of them took some losses. Like, Milk lost
Yeah.
all of his Hellions, but he also took down a bunch of drones and some units as well.
He's getting a third base up on the high ground. He's getting a starport and yeah, he's getting more factories
Yeah,
As you
and
do.
tanks.
and a tank, a safety tank, another safety. Oh,
I
he already
guess
has a
so.
safety tank.
Maybe. I mean... No, I guess he will go like Hellion tank for now, maybe.
yeah.
You can tank if you want to. You can leave your
Oh,
seconds
Hydras.
behind,
Linkbane
'cause the
Hydra.
seconds don't tank, and if they don't tank, then they're no tanks of mine.
Sure.
The safety tank.
Can it dance, though?
Hmm? Tanks can dance, but they can safety. Ah.
Jokes just reached new level.
Yeah. Aren't you glad you signed up for this, Terranlord? You volunteered for this.
I did. That I did.
Right, Milk taking smart servos, which is always a nice thing with the Hellions. Getting those switched into Hellbats. It was always a good idea.
Yeah, this is
Yeah,
Hellion
it's also good
tank.
with the Vikings. They can use it for the Vikings as well in case there's a parasig. Yeah, parasig bomb on the Vikings. You can land them quite quickly.
I'm surprised he's not going with Cyclones, because Cyclones are...
See, I think that's because he didn't see any roaches, and like Cyclones are
Yeah.
good versus roaches, but not so much versus Lynx. Because
Yeah,
because
but
Lynx
they
can
got
surround the Cyclones and they're dead.
But they do have some anti-air. Well, he's getting Vikings for anti-air.
Yeah,
so,
Vikings are better.
Yeah, much better.
Like Cyclones are good maybe for like defense, like from a drop or something, but like for like actual fights, not as much.
They're a little more mobile than tanks, and they do a ton of DPS, especially for buildings and stuff like that. You can snipe a hatchery in a second with them.
But you have Hellions for that. You have Hellions and tanks. I mean,
Yes.
not for sniping hatcheries, but like, it's good enough.
Yeah, I
I
mean-
definitely don't really like cyclones at this stage. Like, I think if you're gonna play those cyclones, it is very dangerous. And you need to be in a good position when doing that. Like, sometimes
Yeah.
I play the battle mech, like it doesn't really work that well. Most of the games I win is because a lot of players don't expect it.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
A macro hatch for ChadMann. Why not?
Alright, so Milk is
He also has 3 evos.
Milk is
all the
just
upgrades.
macroing up, setting up his third base, well saturated. Yeah, he's building up. Look at this income.
Force. Okay. We're going all mech. I didn't expect to see Force here actually.
He's getting another starport and a lot of liberators. He's queuing up 4 liberators now. He already has 2 made. So yeah, it's gonna go. What the hell are these? These Thors with the knives.
You
on
didn't see
their
that
hands.
before?
No, I've never seen that on this game.
Yeah, this is the first time I've seen this as well. Oh, those lings. Ugh.
Everything has knives here. I don't know.
Alright.
Salman is taking another base in the front. That
This
may
is
be
a
risky.
seriously frightening mech army, which is just about to get vehicle weapons
Yeah.
upgrade too.
Terranlord,
he's getting
Terranlord. What do you think about
Yes.
Thors though? Why are there Thors in this army?
The Thors are there in case of any kind of Mueller switch for the switch. I think he's only got those 2, and Vikings don't really deal well if there's a lot of Muellers, so it's just more like a preparation for any kind of Mueller switch.
So like just
Maybe it's
in
saying-
case a safety for.
Yeah.
No, it
Yeah.
said don't even think about Muta Switch because I already have the Thors ready. Also, they look pretty damn cool.
That too.
Mick doesn't know about this new base, that's why he's gonna try to attack at the 4. Because he could have sniped this open one, but he's gonna rather
Nice,
go here.
sieging up that ramp, cutting off ChadMann's army there. And now he's free to mop up whatever comes at him
Yeah, he just
from either side.
moves back to the safety of
Right.
tanks.
Yeah, safety of attacks. Oh, and everything's.
Tank good unit.
What the hell? What the hell was that? Everything
Thanks.
disappears.
Meat grinder, that's what.
Milk
The milk
grinder.
grind. Yeah.
I'm not
This
even
is
gonna
grinding.
think about milking the Zerg. Oh.
Zerk milk. It's green, it's shiny, and it's acidic. Alright. So now he's inching his way towards this hatchery, trying to make it disappear.
Yeah, he's doing that like really well. Like he's just leapfrogging both the
Is he-
liberators and the tanks.
He did lose a lot of liberators, but he's
He still doesn't know about this base though he saw the drones going there, so maybe he will go there. Oh, Swarm
Oh,
Host.
we also see Swarmhouse.
The token Swarm Host. Yay.
I was about to analyze this move, and then I was like, nah.
I've done that before, okay? I've done that in my experience. I made
What do you
token
mean
Swarm
before?
Host.
I do it every game.
No, it's just like you have like the unit on the same hotkey as something else, and you just make the Swarm Host, and you're like, why?
Right. Yeah, GG is called and make takes game number 1.
Mech good unit.
Make a good unit. Alright. Let's see what our next map is going to be. It's ChadMann's Peak.
I just love how Milk's got a much higher APM than me when he plays mech and I play bio. Yeah. Guess I don't
Yeah.
have good APM.
Well, you need because it's. I think it's because it was. We keep moving it around.
Yeah.
You didn't just sit around with it. Because I mean, if you turtle with your mech, then yeah, I guess your APM is going to be
Yeah.
a little lower. But you kept moving around. You had a lot of Hellions. Hellions, you gotta keep moving them. You can't just A-move them. You gotta get a good angle. Alright, ChadMann is thinking.
I mean, after that game, I would need to think too.
Yeah.
Mech.
Like,
Mech.
where does mech not work, really? Alright, stream is catching up to the tank massacre. Oh boy. Saying any map. You gotta choose. It's your choice.
I mean, we can roll the dice, but
Well, so can he. I'm not gonna get the blame for picking up. As far as I'm concerned, it's going to be a biogenesis, and nobody's gonna like that. All right, we're going to Catalyst.
okay. I guess maybe that should be a bit of a shorter game then. Maybe. I mean, Catalyst is
Maybe.
smaller.
Yeah, it's quite easy to get to 3-4 bases if you're able to get your units up with mech. I mean, Milk will probably look to go for the same push again if he plays mech, so that might be thrown out the window, but we'll see.
All right, everyone's invited.
Please out,
Oh, yeah.
please. I want in the game.
Well, all right. We got ChadMann in, Milkncookiesss in. Kuro, you're pending. Come on, you can do it.
Yeah, because I only
Everyone
now
was
got the
pending.
invite. Like, it was
Got
just
it.
not showing up.
Kuro is in. Terranlord.
Quickly, before I move.
Come on. That South African internet of yours.
Left,
Come on.
left,
Yes.
left,
Yes.
left, left.
We're
did it.
5. Look at that. Woo.
I like the tension of setting up a lobby. It seems to be the most intense part of the match.
Alright, ChadMann is ready. Alright, going in to game number 2. Alright, ChadMann sniped the purple color. Look at
Oh,
that. Milkncookiesss is playing pink. He likes to play purple. The purple nurple. Alright, welcome back to Catalyst LE! LE, of course, stands for lawyer enclosure. Lawyer enclosure. This is where you keep all your lawyers, so they don't wander around and make a mess of everything. In the northwest of Catalyst will be our purple the purple Zerg.
close enough.
The purple Zerg. It is ChadMann. My brain goes for alliteration over everything. Substance doesn't matter as long as things rhyme. And in the southeast will be our pink Terran from our own very own clan CranKy. It is Milkncookiesss, who's currently up 1 in the series. Ah, purple. The purple Protoss for people eater.
So we have a hatch first.
Yeah, the
Hatch
same opening
gas,
from both of them.
actually.
Yeah, it is a bit of an earlier gas than he did before.
Yeah,
And he didn't do the gas trick this time, I think, did he?
he did.
I think he did.
He did? Oh, I missed it.
Okay.
I was too busy fumbling the intros. All right, so yeah,
So
I'm
far,
wondering,
nothing out of
ChadMann.
ordinary.
What?
So far, nothing out of ordinary.
Yeah,
Touch first,
In fact,
Reaper.
I'm wondering why ChadMann had a difficulty choosing the map.
I mean, it's more that like he
Seems-
didn't have a preference, I think.
Mm.
Yeah. Because like I don't think maybe besides Abiogenesis, there's not really that many maps in the map which are bad for Zerg.
Yeah.
I mean, some people say Acid Plan is kinda bad for Zerg, but I don't know. I don't know. I play
Yeah,
all maps
like-
always. I
Yeah.
don't veto
This is
maps, so.
This is the first season I actually played all 7 maps. I normally have that one veto.
Mick is checking for the third.
Mm-hmm. Got the Reaper in there.
The links are ready, so they should be denying
Yeah,
this.
there's the Zergling welcoming committee here. Well, he got one Zergling. No, he didn't actually. Wait, did he?
Yeah, no, he didn't.
does-
The one
It's
in the
it's not
natural.
showing up. It's not showing up in the unit lost tab. But it does show that ChadMann lost 6 minerals for something.
That was the
The
extraction
gastric.
trick.
Oh, right. Right. Yeah.
I mean, a Zergling is 25 at least, so.
Yeah, that was. I was just kind of weirding me out. I didn't realize that.
And this time it's Cyclones, actually.
Yep. Changing it up. I
No
wonder if
Hellions.
that's just to get rid of the overlords here. Or maybe he's
Oh.
dropping them?
No, he's gonna attack with them. It's gonna be Cyclones and Reaper.
Yeah, he's
He
making
will
four
snipe this
more,
Overlord
two
because
more.
it's there.
Mm-hmm.
But I know that he does these kind of pushes where he picks the Cyclones and Reaper. And ChadMann already is making a Roach Warren.
Mm. Yeah, roaches against cyclones.
Well, with
I
Roaches
think-
and Cyclones it depends on numbers a lot, but Mick loses this Reaper here. That's a bit unfortunate. I mean, he knows about Roach Warren because it's on the front, but...
Yeah, and at least he's walling off here, I think. Or at least trying to set up a wall off.
Oh, he's actually massing Cyclones at home. Interesting. Is he gonna go for like Cyclone Hellbat?
Yeah. looks
I
like
think
that.
I've seen that before.
Yeah, but normally you drop a second factory by now if you're going Cyclone Hellbat. With 2 bases. That
Mm,
Maybe he forgot. Maybe he's doing something else.
Also, that wall is not a wall. At least he sees that now.
I think he knows that.
We've asked him of this before, and he said that if there's no barracks in the wall, he always messes it up.
Yeah. And the links are coming, so he has to be careful.
Yeah. Oh, and he's moving out.
Yeah, just
Oh,
now.
boy. Yeah, he's trying to plug it up with a command center. I'm not sure
That's
a
that's
wall
not
of
a
either.
wall.
yeah, it's not.
Oh boy. Oh boy. And he's going to leave the door open anyway.
It's just gonna both attack each other. Well, probably. Unless one of
Yeah.
them goes back.
ChadMann has a hell of a lot more though.
ChadMann should
I
have
didn't go
seen
over
this
in
army by
villages.
now, with the overlords.
Yeah, if he was paying attention, maybe he was just setting
Yeah,
up here
obviously.
now. Alright, let's see what he does now. Does he jump out?
Gives a queen.
Yeah, just missing out these 2 cyclones going out.
Yeah, but still,
Yeah,
although
it
the
is-
cities have to be evacuated, the command center is lifted. It's pretty tough.
He does have. Yeah, he has
Nick
a
is
couple
actually
of
coming
Hellions here.
back.
No repairs for the supply depots. And his links are in. They're surrounding some workers. Basically, just sowing chaos while the Fortune Ravagers are
Now
much
the
camping
army
the
comes
production.
back.
So far, 10 SCVs
The
dead.
bendings.
The factory is about
could
to
have been
burn
worse.
down. Almost. He's. There's a bunch of Hellions down there, and they're very dangerous, but...
Standing in the base, that was a bit of a micro.
He's putting some SCVs. They're doing a lot of damage to these Ravagers.
Yeah, but he loses a lot of SCVs.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
26 SCVs lost.
26 SCVs dead. Yeah.
That's a lot. Even with Muse.
But he's still on 2 bases. He's got his
So is
production
ChadMann.
still alive. Somehow. This factory hasn't finished just yet. Now it's going to
Look at
finish.
the
and
workers
yes.
difference. It's like almost, it's over 40 to 20. Kinda.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so but
That's
ChadMann
not
needs to
good.
jump on it now.
Yeah, he's double expanding, so that will help a lot.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Milk sending out this barracks to scout. Yeah, and he's pumping out double Hellion here. Gonna be quadruple Hellion pretty soon, once he has that second reactor. Yeah, and he's getting... Yeah, he's getting double Hellion, double Cyclone production. He's rebuilding the
More
wall this
factories.
time. This time it's it's complete.
Yeah, I think that's a wall. It doesn't look pretty, but I think it's functional.
It works.
Yeah. It works, yeah, that's all that matters.
ChadMann, it's good that ChadMann is sending links to see if Milkncookiesss is moving out anywhere.
And scouting for part base.
Milk is sending aliens to scout what's what to both thirds, just to make sure, and he knows what's up. Sees both of them coming up. He does see that they don't have any drones.
He distracted him.
So that's
He
that's a
attacked
good
with one
sign.
Hellion, so army went there, so he could sneak in the other Hellion to the main.
Alright. Yeah, this shouldn't do too much damage, but at least
It's
he
not
gets
about
a
damage, he
scout
gets the
and-
scout, yeah.
Yeah.
He knows the whole situation now.
Did you see that Hydra lane? Hydra is
That's a good
gone.
question. Did he? No, he didn't. That was actually out of reach.
Alright. So what is he planning? How does he plan to get back into this? He's
Just
got
go
4
mech.
factories. He's getting Blue Flame Helium. 2 tanks. Yeah, this is vehicle weapons level 2. So at least he's been up on his upgrades.
Yeah.
As opposed to ChadMann, who doesn't have... Well, he's about to get 1-1 now. Yeah. ChadMann lets him rebuild here. Eventually, he will have enough to roll over ChadMann. Because ChadMann so far, after that attack on the natural, he has been aggressive. And Milk is allowed to set up a third base. Uses 4 factories to just pump out units.
I think he's gonna want to go for an attack just by the positioning.
Yeah, he's crossing the map. He's got a whole bunch of tanks. No, it's 2 tanks. Okay, see, the skin is confusing again. It's these damn cyclones. Got a whole bunch of cyclones, a whole bunch of hellbats, and 2 tanks. I think ChadMann should have more than enough to push that back without taking too much damage. Yeah, well, he's clearing up some creep. That's something. Alright, looks like he's backing up. What's he doing? Where are these tanks going? No tanks! No! No tank! They're just looking at. Oh boy. Yeah, that was definitely a miss rally. And now he's just sitting them up here for no good reason. Out of anger, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, no, you stay!
You're not going anywhere now.
For tanks.
Now
I
you're
hate micro
grounded.
tanks. You're grounded. See what happened to the other 2 tanks? Don't let that happen to you.
Oh, he
Alright,
left the
ChadMann
tank
is
on the
jumping
front.
on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a very big concave. Very nicely layered.
Oh, the tanks.
Roaches at the front, Hydras at the back.
The radies are
Driver
not
just behind
helping.
that.
Really.
And other links as well, and everything just nah. Nah. Nah.
Nyeh,
Nah.
nyeh, nyeh.
That barely wall is gone at all, and yeah, this orbital command is sniped immediately.
Poor thing though, look at the supply.
It's too much Hydra DPS here.
Gee.
Ugh. And ChadMann is evening up the score. They are even 1-1.
Yeah, and lots in the is waiting for the loser of this game and the last loser's game.
Mm-hmm. Right, Light with a convincing roll through the lower bracket. Right, we're going into black pink.
Hey, do you know what that means? That either way we will have a Zerg in the finals.
Yeah,
Okay.
Oh
We
dear.
could even have two. Oh boy.
So I have to stay here as the Zerg expert. The gold-free Zerg expert.
Well, it's better than my expertise. Alright. Milk is in. ChadMann and Kuro are pending. Terranlord. I did invite you. Yes, I did invite you. Come on, come on. Yes. Good. With 3 out of 5. No! ChadMann dropped out. No. Yep. He dropped out again. Right. Nope. It's, electing not to join the lobby.
That means that's a bug.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just every time I invite him. Oh, there he is. Wait, he just said resend and then he. Oh, alright, it worked. Let's not question the mysterious ways in which Battle.net works. Shake my head. Alright. Everyone's ready. We're going. ChadMann doing us a favor and picking up the teal color. Milk is back to his purplish shenanigans though. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright. Welcome back to Blackpink LE. Although we haven't really seen, did we? We didn't see it
Not today.
yet today.
Yeah, that's it.
LE, of course, stands for lettuce exaltation. Lettuce exaltation. It's good for you. In the southwest will be our purple Terran from our own clan CranKy. It is Milkncookiesss. And in the northeast will be the teal Zerg. It is ChadMann. Both of them currently on match point for this series. They are up, down, 1-1 or sideways 1-1.
Sideways.
Depending. They are even on points, on 1 point.
Uh-huh.
1 point each. So it's
Yeah,
2 points.
sideways
technically.
1-1. It's still
So
good.
it's a plural point. It's a plural 1 point.
No,
the-
no, still just a good.
Yeah.
They're sideways 1-1. This is a good one. Okay.
Yeah. So are we all? Yeah, we're good. All right, ChadMann going for a hatchery first, and then gas and a pool, and a hatchery pool, spawning pool, the other pool, kids the pool.
Stop. Still, restart. Go now, reboot.
Look, I'm just trying to fill some time here. Milk taking an early second gas.
Oh. Oh, what is that?
Oh, that is quite early.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Well, he's
wondering
gonna
what
expand
is
behind it though, it
happening
seems. No, he's actually not.
What is he doing?
This could be just one base cyclones. I think, but this is
Yeah,
not
he's full-
something that you see often.
Isn't
He's
isn't
fully
Black being a
mining on
bit
these
big
gases.
for Ashes though?
now.
It might be. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of one base Terran builds in any other matchup that's not TVT.
Hmm.
Yeah, this looks like one
Maybe,
base, and
maybe
he's
he's
just
maybe he's just banking gas for an early banshee or something.
no. I don't think so anyway. Maybe, but
Yeah. I don't think. I
Alright.
mean, he's getting a starport. Maybe?
maybe it is Banshee. The more you know.
If we see a Seclab on that reacts, then it's very possible.
Mm-hmm. Come on, do something. Tell us. No, he's getting a marine. He's not really. He's not getting a tech lab.
Okay, Hellions.
Yeah,
He's getting an armory though.
Nice positioning of that supply depot. To spot any Reaper that tries to go up the ramp.
Mm-hmm.
I know. No, but it is a favorite drop location for the Zerg.
It's actually a bit more
Right,
to
no.
the east.
It's a Liberator. Look at that.
Early Liberator? I mean,
That's
sure.
that's an early Liberator,
Yeah.
and it's
It's
kind of
denying
viable on this map. There's a lot of dead space behind the bases to abuse.
There is quite a bit of space to hide.
I think ChadMann's just gonna go for the same build he did in the last game. Maybe Milk being on one base might help him, especially with having a Liberator. But I'm not sure. It's just such a weird build for Milk.
I mean, there's very little anti-air here for ChadMann. He basically has 2 queens. He didn't get any spores. Didn't
Also,
get any
Milk is-
inkling.
About to push in with Hellbats.
Yeah, it's not. This isn't a harassment liberator. This is.
No. This is just a front attack.
Yeah. Ooh, there are a lot of banings up that ramp, though. We gotta be careful. Alright, so Milk is pushing up the ramp. The
You're
banings
not
do waste
expanding, by
themselves
the
a
way.
little on the,
This is all in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It seems.
Alright, he cleans the.
He does have the minerals together, natural though.
You gotta defend that liberator. Don't let that liberator down. No, it's gets sniped. Ooh, the banings clean up everything else. No.
Yeah.
And suddenly Milk has nothing here.
Or not nothing. There's a Misraeli. Once again.
Yeah, misrallying some Hellions. Yeah, and everything needs to back up and leave because
Now he's expanding.
yeah, that Liberator isn't even sieging up to help the ground units. Like, screw you guys, I'm going home. I don't need this bullshit. Alright, So, oh, he's getting more barracks, eh? And a second base. But ChadMann is double expanding. Third
Might
and
as
fourth.
well.
Yeah, there's no real way for Milk to push into him at this stage.
Oh boy. Yeah, that does not look good for Milk. It looks like he's going to be chasing economy for a while now. ChadMann is already up 11 workers. He's going to be up double bases in about 30 seconds or so. Is he getting in terms of... He's not taking up. ChadMann is comfortable. No, he's getting a lair. But he's... yeah, he's comfortable sitting on roaches and banelings for now. And lings. He does finally get some spores in his bases though.
He's getting a
Oh,
spire.
spire. Yeah, he's just popped down a spire.
I don't know. I don't really like this choice. I mean, it does work against mech, because you don't get those thoughts very early. But Milk is going bio, so he'll be able to have those marines out. I mean, the stim will be finished in time before those mutas even arrive, so he can chase the mutas down.
I think he's counting on the fact that Milk is going to be stuck on two bases for a while. While ChadMann is going to have a ton of larvae for anything, for everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can drone up like a madman, and then pop out a whole bunch of Mutalisks in one go. Yeah, and he's already banking the gas for it. No, he's just using it on banelings apparently. just as I was overthinking it. Nice Liberator harass here, denying the third base. So at least now he knows that there are two third bases, third and the fourth.
Yeah.
Came up at the same time. Already is a spore here at the second base.
This Liberator being a means he will be able to spot those mutas when they pop. If ChadMann does decide to go for that Liberator with the mutas, which I think he will, because it is a bit of an annoyance for him, but then that will allow him to get turrets up. And I think actually he doesn't have an eBay yet, so he can't even get turrets up.
He sees the mutas. Vic should see the mutas. I mean, he probably... Yeah, probably now he should
sees
see.
them now.
Yeah, they're just.
He moved
chilling
away a
his,
little because he saw them.
No, he is getting an NG bay. It should be done by the time his mutas cross the map. So he should have turrets everywhere. Yeah, he's already setting them up. He's getting a third base of his own. Now that he knows he has to really catch up. He's pretty good on his water production. He's not that far behind. Yeah, ChadMann isn't really.
There's a
eager
drop
to,
in the main ChadMann's base.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, those mutas should be able to chase it down though.
Yeah, he does get a few No, we got one Mutalisk. That's still a very intimidating amount. He has 12 of them.
Yeah. It's still a very intimidating army from Milk though, with that amount of tanks.
Yeah, I'm worried about the anti-air here. He's got one Liberator, Marines, and that's it. There's some turrets at home. So these Mutalisks aren't going to fly free, but they'll definitely find corners here and there for doing some damage.
Yeah, and that might just keep Milk at home and allows ChadMann to get up to the army that he really wants, which is those
Mutas
Hydras.
is coming. He sees the base floating. He's going to snipe what was that cancelled there? I didn't
I think it
get
was an
to see.
eBay.
Yeah. Alright, so that's a nice to pick up. Oh, but it's surrounded by Marines. Ooh, that's one Mutalisk snipe there. And he's still up on 16. So, and he's making 7 more at this second right now. So
ChadMann's not getting any upgrades though, and that is a little worrying because And that means that the Marines will be able to survive along with Milk only has the +1, so it's not going to be that big. But it is definitely better if ChadMann was getting those upgrades.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm surprised that Mick isn't getting at least one Thor
Yeah.
out there.
Those mutants just barely missed the drop. Coming to the third base.
I
Is
missed it at all.
Omni
It's purple on
relatively
purple.
interesting, though?
I still don't see it.
On the bottom.
Oh, there it is. Alright, it looks like that's gonna
That's
get
why I said
cleaned
that
up.
I'm observing.
Wait.
Just saying. I'm like, guys, I'm observing. They're like, no, we don't need
Yeah,
you.
but you need to switch the numbers all the time and switch from here to here, and sometimes the camera is.
And see, the
detached
mutants
from you,
sniped the
sometimes it isn't.
turrets, so they're just going in for the CVs.
Yeah, there's enough mutalisks now. There's 22 of them. And that's a big cloud of mutalisks.
Yeah, he can move away from this location now.
No,
And
this
ChadMann is
something
preparing
that-
the attack on the front.
Yeah, and with those tanks
Yeah.
just left by themselves, they're going to die very quick.
Yeah.
And to load the army, they need
Things
to
are in.
defend.
The paintings are rolling into the water line. So that's 13, 15 civvies dead, a few mules.
I think he's going to lose the third base.
He's even going, yeah, he's even going to snipe that base. While sniping the second base as well. The mutalisks are taken care of.
Oh, wow.
Very nicely done. So now Mink is back to one almost completely mined out base. With no workers. Gotcha. It's down 29 workers in this attack so far.
Yeah, now all ChadMann needs to do is just make army here and defend any kind of push that Milk can do, because Milk knows he's far behind and he needs to do damage.
And those mutalisks, 2 Thors would have completely annihilated that cloud.
And I guess maybe he just didn't have the resources to make Thors just because he was on 2 bases for so long.
Yeah. It's so sad. But now these mutants are free to clean up these. No, they're jumping on the bio. Oh, Marine is a good unit.
Yeah. Man with canopy.
That's a bad place to
Don't-
fight, though.
No. Paintings are rolling in. There's a lot of good connections here, and yeah, Milk is almost out of army.
Yeah. Most of his army is actually in those medevacs, and there's GG, and ChadMann will go into the final.
Yeah. Yeah, so we might even have a ZVZ. The chances of ZVZ are looking grim. So now, yeah, Milk is going to go up against Light VIP again.
Again, and again, and again. They also practice together, so.
Alright. Our first map will be, our only map will be Backwater. This is a best of 1. Oh boy. They're probably very tired of facing each other. By the way, I would like to remind you that sign-ups for the next week's Sea Duckling Open, the number 16, are open. And if you want a really cool enemy to fight there, our very own Kuro will finally make her debut in this tournament.
Uh-huh.
Wait, did I invite Light twice? No, I didn't. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. Yeah, the 16th Squad Senseki is going to participate in the 16th Sea Ducklings Open. Bonanza. Siesta. And also join us on the Discord, so you'll know what's up with everything. And also the Twitter. There's a Sea Duckling Twitter thingy. Right. You need to be a referee. Everyone's ready. Right. Light is promising you won't make hydras.
No, wait, we have to read that
Milk
in the
doesn't want
verse.
to make.
Milk, I won't make hydras if you don't go meh. Sounds good?
Okay. Okay. Alright.
Smiley face. That would be interesting. I want to actually see them like Milk can go mech and Light can go hydras. Oh, I wanna see that.
Alright. We're US West. US West. You're in US West, right? Yes, we are.
I don't know, you tell me. I don't think you can check until you're in the game.
No, I was thinking about my own preference thingy in the thingy. Alright, everyone's ready. We are going in.
Damn, I wanted to type. I didn't make it.
What? Did it catch you while typing?
It just started loading when I was typing.
Alright, everyone. Welcome to Backwater. LE. LE, of course, stands for
So this is a best of one.
Latch,
Fake.
latch enchilada. It's a latch enchilada. Sorry, kind of
What?
the microphone there. Got over excited. Don't ask. Latch enchiladas give me butterflies in my stomach.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure if
So
it's
it's
right.
called.
Never mind. In the southeast will be Green Zerk from our own clan CranKy. It is Light VIP, team captain. And in the northwest, our own clan CranKy coach. It is the purple Terran Milkncookiesss. It's our coach versus our captain. You see who is the best at annoying the other. Alright, Light going for a hatchery first. Milk not taking that second guess this time.
You laugh at the annoying part, but you will see. Light will try to block this gas and Milk will get really angry about it. They always like race who will take the gas first.
There's the drone. There's the drone. Where's the yep?
No, we gets a block.
Blocker pole. And up. Yep. And up. And yeah. Very nice. They always do this to each other.
I can
good
confirm
practice.
every single time. Like
If you're
every
wondering
time.
why Milkncookiesss jumps on his gas as soon as he sees a worker in his base, that's the instincts that that you develop.
Yeah.
Alright, he's getting a second base, so none of these shenanigans we saw the last game. In the factory, in the reactor on the barracks. Ugh, I always hate that location for the reactor. Light, what's he planning? He's got 4 Zerglings, he's keeping them at home, he's not running across the map. Yep, the Reaper comes in.
Yeah,
from
he's
the,
waiting to
secret
catch the Reaper.
path. From the secret Reaper pathway thingy.
Another thing that I've seen a lot in like the practice games between Milk and Light, whenever like Milk will keep the Reaper at the third, and then when Light wants to take it, like he takes 2 drones and the Zerglings to chase up the Reaper. It happens every game. They play the same way against each other every time.
He's gonna catch the Reaper. Don't fear the Reaper. Oh. Reaper gets out with 1 kill to his name, 1 drone. Alright, so Light gets his 3rd hatchery up in time.
Ghost Academy for Milk. And it's going to be how that goes.
Okay, that's a little early.
I mean, he was supposed not to get mad. Guess that's not Meg.
Alright.
Eh,
Jumping
true.
into a tier 3 bio unit in you know, like 3.5 minutes in the game to the game. That's sane. I'm guessing well, does he get cloak though? He's not getting cloak. This ghost is about to be scouted by this overlord, which Light is paying attention to probably because
Ghost reporting.
he's scouting with it.
We see the Ghost Academy as well.
Yeah. So what? It's why does it always look like he's making two ghosts at the same time? When we know it's impossible.
Yeah. I was like looking
So-
at, wait, you can't get ghosts on your reactor, can you?
We saw that in another game we casted with Milk when he made ghosts and Marauders. Yeah, it was Marauders, and it just put one picture of a ghost and a picture of a Marauder for some reason. It's odd. All right, ghost gets deaded immediately.
Not before taking down a queen though. That's always something. The queens are like the core of the defense
costs
here.
more? What costs more, a queen or a ghost?
Queen is very important, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, Queen
course.
is very important.
A ghost is like half a battle cruiser.
Sure.
Yeah, Queens are very important to the Zerg army.
Yeah, but they're much more easily replaceable. Yeah, I don't think ghosts were the right choice here. Because, yeah, there's a lot more links than ghosts can handle here. And now the Hellions are being sniped, and yeah, that second base is gonna be a fair game for these links to eat.
Luke's getting a noob. I don't think he has any more ghosts though. Oh, he does have one
He's
more.
making some. Okay, here's one on the high ground there. Yep, there's already an overseer morphing. Not that he needs to, there's no cloak.
I
No,
suppose
he
he
doesn't.
can't know that though.
He doesn't know that, but yeah, it pays to be careful. Yeah, Milk does save that base. So he gets to reopen it for business soon enough, but yeah, Light is still camping here with a whole bunch of Zerglings and Banelings. Now he's ready for setting up for a bust here. I like the positioning of that orbital. Doesn't let you see what's going on over there.
Yeah, I mean, Milk is going to go for a ghost drop and try to get the nuke, but I think he's just going to lose
Bannings are
everything
in.
before they can.
Banelings are chomping on the SCVs. 15 SCVs dead so far, 18. 19, yeah. It did! He did!
Did it.
He did, he's been deaded. And a nuclear bomb is going to land on pretty much nothing. Yeah, see, that ghost isn't cloaked, it's just hiding behind the cliff. Oh boy. Oh boy. It was fun, but
Yeah.
remember we were discussing that ZVZ final?
Yeah, I think we got that. I could be
Yep.
wrong though.
Yep. There's still a chance. Nope. One of them might change their thing.
It's true.
And ChadMann wasn't even, didn't even actually want to play today.
Yeah. No,
He was
mm,
kind of hesitant. Stop, stop rushing ghosts, Milk. Alright, should we take a break before the finals, or should we plow right into it? Admin people, casters, think along with me.
Up to cure, I think.
Alright, we'll set it up. I'll set it up. If we have long games, then we might take a break beforehand. Right. Right, we'll take a 2-minute break. I'll set up the lobby in the meantime.
So the to Australia.
Mm-hmm. Oh, which ending? Ah. Yeah. Change the turn. We have another Australian final. Alright, let's just invite everyone and then we'll take a 2-minute break. Do not go anywhere. I will not forgive you. Alrighty, I have returned. Let's make sure that everyone is back. You are a caster, Terranlord. You're a caster.
No, I don't think.
ChadMann is offering to cast himself. Okay. Right. Kuro, are you back? Did you go anywhere? Shh, she's not here. Quickly. Oh, she is there. Alright. Mm. Alright, so of course this is a best of 5 final with 1 point advantage to ChadMann, who's the winner of the upper bracket. Yep, everyone's ready. We are going in to game number 1 of our CranKy Duckling Open number 15 final match. A grand final. The most final. The mostest final. The bestest final.
To the
The
grandest.
absolute final. The ultimate final. The finaliest's final. Alright. Welcome back to not Blackwater, it's Backwater. Ugh. Kinda freaked me out with this. Backwater LE. LE of course stands for launch everything. Launch everything. It's a shame they don't have nukes because they're both Zergs. To the northwest will be our purple Zerg. It is ChadMann. And in the southeast. By the way, ChadMann currently up 1 in the series. In the southeast will be our green Zerg from our own clan CranKy. It is Captain Light VIP, otherwise known as DJ Lit VIP. Alright. So, yeah, I know the ZVZ. We already had a ZVZ final, didn't we? Had Blisk versus Kashim?
Yeah, I think that happened a couple times.
Poor first versus Hatch first. Where are they? And this is not so big of a crash distance, so we will see. You've already seen a ZVZ on this map today.
Yeah, between these two.
No, between ChadMann and StarDuck.
Oh, right. No, actually, these two haven't met in this tournament yet. Yeah. Nice. Usually when you have a lower bracket, you have a lot of free matches going on. Alright. So of course comes the age-old questions of what does Light VIP get if you if he wins this tournament?
Guess we will finally find out.
For those who don't know, Light VIP is the not only the admin of one of the admins of the tournament, is also the supplier of the prize money. So it's not the first time he won something in our tournament. He did win the show match, right? He had a show match that he won. I don't even remember who he played Milk, didn't he?
Yes, he played Milk.
Yeah. And what did he get for a prize there?
I don't think he actually told me. I don't remember.
Right. So he gets a drone here and then backs out. Yeah, ChadMann has enough Zuglings to defend this. I think he did see the drone transfer as well, so I think ChadMann moved too many drones. It's a bit weird. Maybe it's a bit of a mind game to mess up the drone counting. Surrounding a queen, but not getting her. She gets to get away. Right, so Light is morphing in some banelings, so now it's start to ramp up the pressure here. Seeing as they're both in Australia, I'm playing on I hope on Australian server. I didn't open the thing. Maybe they'll actually have the ping to pull the drone. Oh. lots of bending connections. They get six bones. That's enough to put ChadMann behind on workers, even though he had a nice little advantage there. Look at that, both of them just making Zerglings now. Zerglings and Banes. Banes and Zerglings, and Zerglings and Banes. For days. Light could snipe this hatchery. Yep, he manages to get rid of these Banemans. Yep, setting those suicide legs on them. Yeah, I think he'll manage to get it now.
I think he's just gonna get a whole lot more than just a base. I think this could be the game from here.
Yep. Here we go. Natural hatchery is sniped. And now the Zerglings are in the main mineral line. Getting 3 drones
All the
so
drones!
far.
All the drones are stuck!
Ooh, more bendings. More bendings. Ooh, that's way too many drones dead. Yep,
Yeah.
that's game. It's done. Hits. Right, and Light evening up the score 1-1. All right. Let's see. It's ChadMann's map pick. Let's see what he elects to choose this time. I mean, you could use Light's dice roll to pick a map. Ready? Catalyst. We are going into Catalyst.
Wait, since when? Or where was I gonna play last week? What? What?
Hmm? What? Who?
What is this conversation in chat?
Oh, you know, because at one point before the brackets were made final, I was playing against you last week.
Is ChadMann, is Light. Seen with Kuro as well. Where is the Terranlord? Otherwise known as the Lord of the Terrans. Yep. Alright, we got 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5. Woo! Woo! Look at that. Come on, Terranlord. Yes!
Yes.
We got 5 out of 5 lobby invites. Yay!
You did it, really.
Right. Everyone's ready. Let's go. Game number 2. Between Light and ChadMann. Alrighty. Welcome back to Catalyst LE. LE, of course, stands for Lizard Emulation. Lizard Emulation. To the southeast will be our purple Zerg, not Protoss. Currently equal in the series, it is ChadMann. And in the northwest will be a green Zerg from our own clan CranKy. It is Captain Light VP, who's incidentally also even in the series. Strange how that works. So they both have 1 point out of in this best of 5. So it's still anybody's game at this point. Anybody's match at least.
Once again, Lights want to be aggressive. He does not want to
If it
play
works.
long CVZ.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to either, if I'm honest.
By the power of true.
By the way, this time we're actually on Eastern. It just keeps getting worse.
Oh my. Blizzard, please.
Despite setting everything to Australia, now it's Eastern.
Shake my head. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. They had 10 years to improve this damn thing, and they haven't. Actually, to be honest, they had like 28 years or something like that.
They've had all this time to balance out StarCraft 2 and they can't even do that.
Right.
We'll get into that.
So they're both getting to their pools. Light is marching across the map with 6 Zerglings. He's not making any more at home. So it doesn't look like he's going to be pushing this all the way. He's getting a Baneling nest.
I think
on the
it's
door
more that
earlier.
he's gonna like check what is up and like if he gets something
Yeah.
that he gets something.
I'm just commenting on the difference between 6 Zerglings and 14.
I think
Right, so both
ChadMann
of
is
them
much
go-
more prepared, I think.
Yeah, they're both getting a Baneling nest, so ChadMann will be able to defend any kind of Ling aggression as well. Yeah. Like maybe hoping to catch some of these units. No. Nope.
He is making more
Not
links
gonna
though.
work. He's making a lot of Banelings though.
That too. And ChadMann is moving out. That may get crazy.
Yeah. Night VP is going into the base. ChadMann, yeah.
Gonna snipe the
responding
queen.
Back.
Can he?
And look
Can
at this.
Yep, the queen goes down.
And his Zerglings are just in time to.
Oh, that's dangerous.
come
especially
use
with
these
this ping.
Banelings. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Actually, should we count it as advantage because Light actually practices on EU a lot? And he has like
Nice.
300 ping on EU and he plays Lingbane because he can.
Yeah, that's true.
More Banelings.
So close.
Banelings.
Nice, that was a shot.
Gigantic connection. But
It's
ChadMann
still cleaned up,
has a lot
though.
of Zerglings still
Yeah.
alive. Still has very much enough to defend. Light, yeah. ChadMann is marching across the map. Light is getting some defensive Banelings. We're also getting a Spine Crawler. And trying to push up some Overlord. Yeah, and ChadMann, yeah, he went back. He
He's hesitant.
doesn't want to jump up on a whole bunch of
Yeah,
things.
he sees the Banelings.
Yeah, and he's carefully sending Zerglings to see what's what in the third base locations. Just to make sure Light isn't expanding. Light getting a lot more Banelings. ChadMann as well is also morphing them at home. Yeah,
They're
so
both
of
just
them
checking
playing-
on each other's third bases.
Yeah, they're playing very careful. They're not like. I'll just send one Zergling. I can afford one Zergling. Maybe two.
Light is taking the third base first, but
Mm-hmm.
ChadMann will try to deny that.
I don't think
Yeah,
Light
and he's
hasn't
taking
dropped the Roach one yet
roundabout
though.
way. Yeah, he's taking the roundabout way, going the
Oh dear.
long route
Oh
around.
dear.
Yeah, and he's going
No.
to jump. Oh, there's Bennings! There's Bennings!
No.
Oh,
Oh!
that was close.
That's not too much, but it's enough to keep those Zerglings from jumping the base. And I don't think this will be denied. But there's a whole of a lot more Banelings coming in, and some Zerglings.
Almost all the
That
links
was a
go
very good
down.
Connection. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
That's a
ChadMann's
good defense.
Zerglings disappeared there.
He probably wasn't paying attention to them when the banelings rolled in. I mean, waddled in.
ChadMann so far losing 45 Zerglings, by the way, in this game. Light only losing 17.
It just shows you how good those Bane connections were.
Ah.
So maybe they can always be better, but yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
But now
sniping
ChadMann has
a few
some
more.
roaches. ChadMann does have some roaches, which will make dealing with the banelings a little easier.
But the links can surround them, see?
Yeah.
Surround them.
Even those banishes.
Yeah, those banelings got wasted. They got wasted on the roaches, and now ChadMann has enough Zerglings to push this whole thing back.
Still though, Light has 3
getting
bases.
20 more Zerglings he's getting.
Yeah. And also he's getting the melee attack. If there's no roaches, then in the Link versus Link battle, he's going to do much better.
Mm-hmm. It'll be a while before this is up, so hoping
Oh,
we can
ChadMann catching some morphing banelings.
Yes. You gotta defend your banes. Your banes and your gains. Ooh, for ChadMann, very close to mopping up what Light VIP just built in terms of Zerglings, Zergling count. Alright, but now Light has some banelings.
ChadMann is taking his third base now.
Yeah,
I will try to snipe that.
Light is just about to get his +1 melee. 10 seconds.
And the base is sniped. That was not a cancel.
Yeah. Oof. That was very nice. And Latvia P has had his third base set up for a while now. Ooh, Banes versus Banes. Ooh, boy. Lights. Kamikazing a whole bunch of Zerglings on those Banes.
That is very aggressive queen, by the way. Keep that queen. He really wanted that overlord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But once again, the third base. As the roaches moved out, like it's safe to attack the
Yeah.
third base now.
No, these are
And even
+1
a run by.
Zerglings. Yeah, there's a run by in the main.
Yeah, he's mostly scouting. He was checking
Mhm.
what else is there.
And now there's a run by in the natural, surrounding a queen.
Yeah.
Queen goes down.
Light does like to snipe queens.
That's 5, 6, 8, 10.
And ChadMann is very
workers.
indecisive
12
about
workers.
attacking Light's third.
Ooh, 16 workers now. 16 workers down for
Yeah, there's no
ChadMann.
reinforcements because they're getting caught.
Yeah.
That +1 attack is so good.
Yeah.
Light has to give up his
Yeah.
third base though in the meantime.
Yeah, but in any kind of base trade scenario, he's going to get the advantage here.
Yeah.
Snipe up this natural. No, it's still alive. Come on. Now he's killing workers in the main. Now we're up to 25 there, 29, 32. Oh boy. It's
Light has no
37 dead
defense.
workers in this attack. That's all the workers ChadMann had. How many workers? All of them.
I think
Right?
I
More
could
painting
probably go
wasted
back
on
now.
roaches. This is a full-on ZVZ base trade.
Yeah.
You don't see that every day.
Oh, that one Bane?
So ChadMann has no hatcheries.
Yeah, it's a matter of
Light is-
time, but the roaches are
Light-
pretty good, so gotta be
Light is
careful.
setting up in the southwest here.
Yeah, I
Exactly,
think
and that
that's
is the
way
best
he
move.
would-
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
as soon as you see that this is going into a base trade, you need to evacuate the workers. They are going back though, which is not the best.
No. Yeah, they're
But
trying
But
to
it,
mine.
it's enough time.
Into mine.
It's enough time.
Yeah.
Send
There's
them
one
to mine.
extractor that left in the natural.
Yeah. Chadman doesn't know. Chadman doesn't know that there is another base.
No,
He doesn't
no.
see it.
Was your base
No, he
built into
actually
the
does.
ground part of the plan?
The drones. The
Oh.
drones. Send them back.
No, that's
Oh.
fine. It's dead.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh, wow. ZVZ.
ZVZ.
Okay.
Alright, so Light takes a point up on
Can I say
ChadMann.
something?
He's up 2-1.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
I'm very upset at the StarCraft overlay because the numbers of players are not the same as the order of the players on the overlay. And the
You
player
can
at the
change
top is not 1.
You can change it with X. It switches it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
It takes the one on the upper side is usually, it's not always, but it's usually the one on the upper side of the map. But sometimes, like here, it wasn't. So I don't know. I've like I said, mysterious are the ways of the blizzard.
Yeah, I don't even.
Right, we're going into backwater. Wait, didn't we start on backwater?
Yeah, we did.
So we can't be on backwater.
Uh-huh.
Can we double pick?
No.
Map start repeat.
Yeah, it was a repeat. Neon Violet Square. We are going into Neon Violet Square. LE on a ZVZ, please no. No.
What do you have against CBZ? It's such a good matchup.
No, just the colors, the colors. It's gonna be pink and purple.
Yes.
And I don't. And
They're
I
gonna
don't
pick
wanna
pink
be
purple.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
want
tell
to be
them
the guy.
to pick those.
I was about to say I don't want to tell them what to pick or what not to pick. I was just hoping they'll because Light likes to pick green. But now you're in the picture. Polish trolls. Terranlord and Kuro, we're just waiting for you.
The server is really slow today for some reason. Like,
Right.
I'm getting invites like after a while.
Yeah, same.
Right. Chat was ready. Light is ready. We are going in. I think wait a minute, is this the first time Light is in a final?
I
No,
think
he
second.
played one with like he might have played Milk in the final.
Yeah, I think he played Milk in the finals once.
Oh yeah, he does have a silver medal, or one silver medal. Alright, welcome back to Neon Violent Square, LE. LE, of course, stands for Lavender Education. Lavender Education, which is what this map is. In the southeast of Neon Violent Square will be our purple Zerg. It is ChadMann. And in the northwest, currently up 2-1 in the series, from our own clan CranKy, it is Captain Light VIP, otherwise known as DJ Litvip.
Is it gonna be another pool
finally.
first?
Will you
Yeah, I
finally
think
win a
so.
championship in a tournament where you
This
played-
is another
played pretty
pool
much
first.
everything?
This is just full aggression, ZPZ. Also, let me check the server.
Yeah.
Eastern!
Yay!
Hey, good that we said the Australia. Ah.
Mhm. It's kind of lagging on my end. Which is
Not on
odd,
mine.
'cause
No, that's fine.
I mean, once in a while it stutters, but
yeah,
other than
once
that,
in a while,
it's fine.
it's a bit of a stuffer. Oh boy. Alright. What do we see out of these two? Light has his pool finished. Yep, immediately setting up 6 Zerglings. So one across the pachinko machine of Neon Violent Square. Alright, ChadMann is getting a win. No Zerglings so far.
I feel like he's not expecting aggression on this map. Because it's fairly big. But no, he's making
Yeah,
safety rings. So it's fine.
6 of them.
I
6 of
noticed
them this time. Usually mid
Yeah.
4.
I noticed that usually ChadMann first gets speed and then he makes Zerglings. Unlike most other Zergs. Like most
And
Zergs will get Zerglings first and then get
He's
speed.
actually getting 12 Zerglings, by the way.
Yeah. He's scared. I mean, I'm not surprised.
And Light is getting a little earlier bending nest, and he's not making Zerglings.
He saw the
beyond his,
links of ChadMann.
6. Yeah. Now he's making them a little.
Making
I
drones
think
too, though.
ChadMann a little overreacted a little.
I think after you face 2 games of aggression like you did, you kind of have to.
Yeah, like it's either that or you die.
Alright, Light is morphing up some banelings. Outside of ChadMann's third. ChadMann is getting a spine, so that'll help
Yeah.
quite a bit if it's up in time.
And yeah, there's just links now. So it's gonna be another one of those games.
Yeah, and he's getting speed. He got speed slightly earlier. Ooh, that's a huge connection. These 2 banelings got, what is it? Almost 11 Zerglings. That's a lot. Alright, the spine is nearly finished. There are 2 queens here. Yeah, this push is not happening. Good trades on Light VIP side, but in the end he actually lost more. He lost 16 Zerglings to ChadMann's 13. Even with those Baneling connections. Right, but now Light is running up the ramp. Going to see watch. This is the Roach Warren.
Yeah, ChadMann had enough of Link Bane, he's just going roaches.
Yeah.
Light is
Light
taking
is
a
also
third base
popping up
behind
a-
this.
Yeah, and he's also plopping up a Roach Warren.
But
Yeah, we're going
ChadMann
into the
cancelled his
next
Roach Warren.
stage of ZVZ, which is Roach versus Roach. Enjoy.
Yeah, but ChadMann cancelled his Roach Warren though.
Oh, mind games.
Alright, he's getting another spine. Yep, and he's getting the semi-macro hatchery and a lair. Is he going for Mutalisks again?
See, the difference is Light actually usually makes spores. So we will see.
Yeah. But does he do it against the VZ? Against the Zerg?
In this situation, maybe. Because you expect that it's either roaches or the Mutalisk, but he saw the Roach Warren, so I think that's the mind game.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't think he will he'll suspect
Yeah.
anything.
Expecting a Roach versus Roach.
He's getting an Evo
But this is a
Chamber.
Spire.
Yep. See? Hey, I called something on ZVZ. Aren't you proud of me, Kuro?
I am.
Aren't you a little annoyed that I'm smug about it?
Maybe.
Alright. So let's see. Light isn't getting any spores at home.
Yeah, but he's
not
gonna see the
suspecting
Spire
this at
though.
home.
Yeah, he just
he's got-
scouted it.
with Speed Overlord, he scouted it, scouts it. Still no spores. He's not in a hurry to defend against this. I mean, granted, it'll be a while before those Neutralisks are out.
I think he just wants to push
Uh,
out before they get there.
ChadMann does have a lot of gas banked up. He's got the larva. As soon as the Spire is done, yeah, he's now banking some minerals as well.
Now
Or-
Light is putting spores down.
Yeah. He's
This is
actually
quite-
kind of starved for minerals.
Yeah, this is quite the
Spent all his
fortified
minerals on,
front though, so he's not gonna go in there.
Yeah, he got a lot of spine crawlers. He's got 5 of them now. In his natural.
I mean, he
But
knows that
that
there are
also
probably
means that-
roaches, so...
That also means that his Mutalisk count is going to be much smaller. He's getting a flyer attack upgrade pretty soon, so that's a very good thing. It'll make these Mutalisks much more nastier.
9 mutas on the
Most-
way.
Oh, he has a pretty clear unscouted approach to Light VIP's third base. But Light does have some safety spores. He's got 3 spores in his third base. He's got 2 in his natural, couple in his main. Yeah, he doesn't intend to let these Mutalisks just fly around wherever they want. But they do clear up some overlords. That's nice. Alright, looks like they're setting up to go against the Light VIP's third base.
And ChadMann is getting a 4th.
Yeah, I think once his Hydras are out, he should have enough to defend against these mutas. And they shouldn't get too much then.
Yeah, they also get a range upgrade. And Hydra speed. He's gonna get Hydra range as well.
Now ChadMann is actually getting a roach warren. He's like, okay, well, maybe after all.
Yeah, Light was pretty damn ready for these Mutalisks. I mean, they can still jump on this base and do a hell of a lot of damage, but it's quite risky. Against the Spore and the Queen.
Yeah, they sniped the queen,
And
so that's something.
There's a whole bunch of Hydras coming out. Oh, sniping the Hydra then, that'll be a...
But he doesn't get it though.
Yeah, not enough. And now a lot of these Mutalisks are damaged. They yeah, they can't continue to do this. Yes, and Light
Light
VP
is
is
very
marching
across the
across the map with yeah, he's got roaches, he's got Hydras, he's got some few banelings for good measure. So yeah, I don't see these Ultralisks. Sorry, Mutalisks, the flying ones.
Yeah.
Not flying Ultras. That's an abomination.
Yeah.
That's a nightmare. As if Mutalisks aren't enough of a nightmare,
Yeah.
or Ultralisks are enough of a nightmare. Yeah, these two armies are clashing. ChadMann is trying to surround with his own roaches, and it seems to be working. He's getting a lot of damage done here, and Light is focusing the Mutalisks, but the roaches get to go all the way to the Hydras. Yeah, he did use this march to whittle down some muta numbers. But I am concerned about the roach account, because
Yeah.
ChadMann is up to 94 army supply. Light is just now replenishing his numbers. Yeah, and he's jumping on the third base location of Light VIP. There's a spine here, it will be finished in time. There's a whole bunch of roaches coming out just now for Light VIP in this base, so with the defender's advantage, he should be able to hold this.
Yeah.
They're even on upgrades. Oh, but that's a lot of roaches. Tanky as hell.
I think that those Hydras are putting out a low DPS though.
Yeah. And with just enough roaches to tank this. On Light VIP side. And also, ChadMann's mute account is now down to 1.
Yeah.
It's a flock of 1. Alright, so Light VIP holds this. He still has a good army supply count, so he's ahead in that. ChadMann
Taking
is
the
up in
base on the back.
ChadMann is had for a while.
Yeah.
So he has a much better economy. Especially for Zerg, once you have that extra base, it's a whole lot of extra larva.
Now it's going for the low damage. I think I do like it. If he plays more defensive here, then there's no real way that ChadMann can push into him. And once he gets up to those lurkers, he will have the better tech.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's getting a second level 2 missile upgrade. By the way, lurkers, are they melee or are they range?
Range.
I mean, because if you think about it, they're kind of melee.
Yeah, but they do get benefits from the range upgrades.
Alright, another poke by ChadMann, not getting much. He got 3 drones, but eventually he gets pushed back. He does get 2-2 now in upgrades, so he's slightly better than Light VIP's upgrades. He also has no, sorry, Light VIP has Hydra range, so that's also very, very useful in these engagements. So even though they're not exactly even on upgrades, they're complementing each other. Alright, so another lurker that is finished. Just about. Yep.
Yep, there it is.
ChadMann is splitting his army.
There won't be any lurkers for this fight though, so that's a little worrying.
The counter attack with these, well, not counter attack, but the round bar with these roaches can do a lot of damage.
Alright, now he's morphing them. You see 4 lurkers here. Oh, but the roaches are jumping on top of them. Not only do they discover them, but they don't take any damage from it. Ah, and a link ran by. No, it's a roach ran by.
Yeah, I got a lot of damage. But it still is a pretty decent work account though.
Yeah.
Like it's not too terrible. He can replenish that because he has quite a strong army, especially with those lurkers. I think he might just want to try and win with the lower work account, but having a bigger army.
Alright, 2 armies are kind of fighting each other here, and not exactly meeting.
There's actually one drone in the mix.
Yeah, I know. I was just gonna say something. I was like, is it gonna be spines or something?
Next
You
level.
can't repair. It's not SUVs. Alright. So now the pendulum is swinging towards light pressuring ChadMann's side of the map. And light is taking a 5th base behind this. Which is what he intended to do earlier. He's breaking down the rocks to make his armies able to jump here a little easier. ChadMann has replenished his mutas count, but I'm not entirely sure this is the best of choice.
Yeah, I think those mutas are just gonna melt. I think you'd rather have banelings against this than those mutas.
Because now,
maybe just even more
all the ground units disappear to these lurkers and hydras. The DPS is just too much, and Light VP still has a lot of roaches here to tank for everything. Now he's running into the natural, digging his lurkers in. Yeah, those hydras make short work of the spine crawlers. And now everything is surrounded. Right, but ChadMann, yeah, he's bringing a lot of roaches from other side. Yeah, the lurkers. So you can make.
Wow.
Right, it is golden. Light VIP is our new champion of the Sea Duckling Open, the number 15. So now we get to answer the question of what the hell do you get yourself?
Yeah,
Valentine's Day.
it took us only 15 weeklies to find out.
Yeah. Right, so congratulations, Light, for finally winning your own damn tournament. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, just to remind you, yet again, the sign-ups for the Sea Duckling Open number 16 are open. If you're anywhere between the leagues of bronze and the leagues of Diamond, feel free to join for the fun of it. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, and also follow us on the Discords and on the Twitters and all the everythings. And Terranlord, where can we find more of you?
You can find me on Twitter at Terranlord and on Twitch at twitch.tv/Lord Terranlord. I don't stream too often because internet bad.
Yeah, internet bad. It's an African Middle Eastern thing. We got the same problem. Don't worry. All right, Kuro, otherwise known as the 16th Squad Sanseki.
Yeah.
Hello.
What? What's
Where
up?
can we find more of you?
Join the Discord, then you will find out. Pretty much. No, seriously, join the Discord. I'm there most of the time, and I post various kind of things.
No,
And
we're
if you
all
really
there
want,
all of
if
the
you
time.
really want to follow my channels, then follow at 16squadss on Twitter, and 16squad Sanseki on Twitch. I stream like once in a blue moon whenever I feel like it, so don't expect much, but I do. I mean, I do regular streams on CranKy Ducklings, so there's that.
Yeah,
I'm the production here.
the production. Alright, and you can find me at Twitch TV/Still Mode. Still like the metal. Mode like the thing you put the metal in so that it retains its shape when it cools down. And also on the Twitter at still_mode. That's still_mode. And of course I am on the Discord as well. And yeah.
Oh dear.
So, feel
Oh
free to join
dear.
us.
Kata just mentioned something that is really terrifying. Because I don't know if you noticed, but every time somebody wins Duckling Open, they get Masters. And if Light gets Masters, then we don't have people to play in Alpha.
Yeah, and we're doubly screwed because Milkncookiesss also won this tournament.
Yeah, so Mirko is also getting Masters soon because he won. So I think
And there's these two are training. They're practicing with each other all the time. How are we letting this happen?
still, I'm just gonna say, still, you gotta step it up
Oh,
because we gotta
we're
step
smarter than
in.
this.
Still, you're gonna be our next ace player. I'm sorry.
I would laugh, but that is sad. It is absolutely sad. All right, so join us next week for more excellent StarCraft 2 in the Sea Duckling Open number 16, in which Kuro will also be playing
Yes.
as the 16th
And
meme.
And we'll probably
person.
lose horribly in first round. So look forward to that.
And yeah, we don't have a date on the next Alpha
No, we don't.
team tournament.
But it will be sometime next week.
Yeah, but
So look for the announcement on Twitter and on Discord, and you will find out.
Yeah, so we'll definitely cast that, and also we'll plan something else for the middle of the week next week because shh. Yeah, no, I'm saying it on stream because it's about time that we get some obligation here because
Damn it.
yeah.
Damn it, still.
Yeah. Sometime next week, in the middle of the week, some cast by us. We're not sure what, we're not sure when, but we will tell you up on the Discord and on the Twitter.
Yes, join the Discord to find out. There are things planned.
Alright. So until then, that will be all. Thank you everyone for joining us. Congratulations, Light VIP. And goodbye.
Hey.